Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still. Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to Misfit Mining Saturday Night Live. Got my man Mr. Max Voltage, get the Mining King, Mr. Geek of all trades, hot crypto mining. I'm your host, Chump Change. Good to see you all. Bitcoin over 63,000 at this current moment. Woo. Amazing. We had a 50 basis point rate cut, which is obviously making the markets act positive, right? Or reacted positively, which is cool. So that's pretty nice. How's everyone's day been? Mr. Mining King, I see you're down in on the move again. Why don't you tell us where you are actually?
Yeah, I'm over in Kansas right now.
Nice.
I'm at the hotel. My kids are down at the pool. We stayed at this other hotel that has a pool, so
oh wow.
I'm sure I'm gonna get a call in a half an hour about something. Somebody, something,
So you're
somewhere.
just gonna see JJ jump off the third story right into the fucking deep end.
Right from the window behind you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Smoke starts rolling up out of nowhere. You're like, I know where that came from.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, call me if they're floating. Don't worry about it.
I'm not their dad. No, definitely not. Try room 130. It's
Yeah.
Not my kids. Not my kids.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's going good, man. We got the filter wall all up, and it's going.
I saw
Which
that.
actually in September, it's still pretty warm out here in Kansas. It was like 94 yesterday. We had a little bit of a rainstorm today for an hour. Got the fan wall going, filter walls all going, is all going up. So other than that, I was just doing some fixes and shipping some stuff out here and there for repair. So just doing the maintenance stuff I do every 2 weeks out here in Kansas. I bought the Flex Seal for my water loop. Yeah. Definitely did not work.
It didn't work?
I'm just no.
You didn't get the tape or just the seal?
I got the Flex Seal tape.
Oh, the tape, right? The tape didn't work, huh? That's weird.
Wow.
I thought usually it works.
I need
crazy.
I need to put that on YouTube and say, hey, this tape is shit.
How you get free stuff?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So no, I'm probably just gonna axe that one, or I'm probably just gonna go find the actual fitting somewhere, and I'll just do it the correct way. Oh, and all my S19Ks are here in Kansas now. I had them shipped back.
Oh, nice.
So
There you go.
I had to unload a pallet into the GPU shop to store my
Oh,
ASICs.
nice. 56 real quick in the chat said I've used the tape a few times. 200% worked every time.
Hey, Chump, did you see the value of your HODL token is up 550%?
Is it really? No, I haven't looked at all, dude. I've been so if anybody's just joining, you guys could see in the live chat, I've just had my brain consumed with this whole GoFundMe thing the last day. Lost somebody pretty close to us, and it's pretty unfortunate. So if you guys please, in lieu of any donations or anything today on the channel, if you guys feel the need to do that, please go up in the GoFundMe and do that instead. That would be very grateful. But yeah, I haven't looked at that at all, to be honest. Talk, I just
Holy crypto Frank, man, what a donation. Thanks, man. That was
yeah.
wow.
So just to explain this a little bit. So my best friend from childhood got married, has a sister-in-law, and she sadly lost her life yesterday in a motorcycle accident. So it's it's just been a tough day, and this is the GoFundMe that I've pinned up there. And Crypto Frank, dude, thank you so much for the donation. That is insane, crazy. Thank you so much. But
jeez,
yeah, this is gonna help pay for a lot of stuff. It's like it's always the best people that these things happen to, and it's so sad. And I don't even know. Like, I don't really want to talk about it, to be honest, much more, because I don't want to freaking cry on camera. But it's like it's sad. It sucks all around. So yeah, that's been my last 24 hours, just kind of feeling kind of shitty about this. But yeah, no, that's cool though. KRC 20 tokens are a thing now. You can make them. They're just mostly for fun. I want to put that disclaimer out there. I want you guys to understand that you guys minting tokens and trading tokens, like people that created them don't make anything off this, right? I just lost $200 in Caspa to make it. That's it. All right. So I don't want you guys to think that we get anything from these coins. So like that video is purely just teaching you guys how to do it if you wanted to do it, and it's really just for fun. So yeah, that's cool. If they, hey, listen, if you can make some profit off it, hell yeah, why not? But damn, that's cool. How's your Hawk token? Because I know Hawk actually made his own as well.
It's fine. I'm looking up yours. You're up 550%. The cool thing I like about this is that like we don't control like anything with it. We mint our own. It's fair,
right? And
then it's just up to whoever wants to buy, sell, or trade it. Like my market cap's 31 grand. But you know what had a high market cap that nobody saw coming was the RPM bathwater that she created. Dude, its market cap is 1.8 million. Okay.
Wow.
Wait, what?
$1.8 million market cap.
Yeah.
What
You
the
can
hell
thank me
just
later, Brandon.
happened?
That's insane.
You can thank me later. Thank me later.
So wait,
He's
so
like,
King, you made
He's
that
out
one?
like 10%. I'll
Yeah.
take 10%.
That's great. Holy shit. God
Wow.
damn.
That is insane.
Good for
But
you.
see, but
That's
you know,
crazy.
if you guys watched me and Chump's video, you'll know that like you can't just dump them on an exchange though. Like you can't do that. And
right.
it's all like I don't know. It's just weird. Damn,
It's like peer to peer, right? Like
yeah, it's like peer to peer right now. Yeah, you have to
directly.
list the tokens and somebody has to buy them. So
Yeah.
200,000 RPM bathwater is worth 136 grand.
What?
I mean, at the floor price. Yeah, I'm at the floor price right now, but no one's gonna buy it for that. You know what I mean? If you list 200,000 RPM bathwater,
I will
negativity's
sell
not
all
allowed here.
700,000 of my RPM bathwater to you right now for that much. You can get triple the amount. All right.
All right, so
Chump,
it's
look.
RPM BW, is that what it is?
yeah, that's
There
it.
it
Yeah.
Jesus, bro. 1.8 million.
What?
Fucking a duke into that. That's insane. You don't even have a logo. God damn, people really want to friggin' smell
Oh,
pandas.
Does my
Yeah,
logo
That's
show
crazy.
up? My logo
Um,
probably doesn't even show up on
Mine
there.
doesn't either. Oh, look at mine. Mine's at 13,000. Look at that. Look, King. I don't even want to show mine now. Now I'm kind of embarrassed.
Oh,
But that's honestly more than it should be. So that's cool, I guess, right? I really wish I made the supply less per Caspa when I did it, but I just didn't know any better. So whatever.
I mean-
Let's look at Hawks. Yeah, the logos. I don't know why
the
the logos
image
aren't showing
doesn't
up.
show up at Cats.
Okay.
It shows up in the Casware wallet though.
Yeah, same with mine. Same.
But you can. Here's the thing: is you can still mint RPM bathwater though. It's not.
Yeah, it's only
like
2% minted. Yeah,
That's
it's not.
exactly
I
why
think
I
it's
wish
3.
I freaking
Well,
Well, that's
changed
why
it,
it's
but-
got a high. That's why it's got a high market cap because there's only so many people setting the floor price for an RPM bathwater. Once it gets more, it's minted more, and people try to put it out for less and less. Then yeah, what do you got there? What's the market cap?
This is
Hover over
pocket.
it.
So I did this one. Hover over
There
it.
you go.
What the hell?
3,900. Yep, right there. Yep.
Yeah. That's actually pretty good. So this one's only 1.14% minted. So yeah, KRC 20 tokens. They're honestly, it's just kind of fun. Like, don't like take it with a grain of salt, please. Like, I don't want people to be like,
it's
oh,
nothing.
like, let's
It's
go
nothing.
do this, right?
Someone needs to help me. Okay, look, we need to make a logo and a Telegram and a Twitter. All right, we need to get this thing
There
going.
you go. I made a Telegram, but dude, I'm not a fan of Telegram, to be honest.
It's actually one of the more encrypted messaging services. I think it's better encrypted than WhatsApp, actually.
It's just hard to get used to be honest. Once you're in Discord so long, like,
being to these conferences this year, I've learned that they all use WhatsApp and Telegram.
Mhm.
We only know it as a bad thing because
All the
usually when you
scammers are
read
there.
you see all the little comments in YouTube. It says contact me at this WhatsApp number, right?
Well, that's
right.
because it's so active. There's so many more people on it, and we didn't know that.
Yeah.
By the way, Chump, you sound old. God, I really don't want to learn this new thing.
Yeah.
Well, when I
Just
said that the
saying.
other night.
What was that?
When I said that the other night, is that what you're talking about?
No, I mean when you said it right now, but not. Oh, I'm just so used to Discord
Oh.
translation. I don't
right,
want to
all
learn
right,
anything
all right.
new.
All right.
It's all
'Cause
right.
I said
Go
that
back
the
to
other night
AOL
too about the
Instant
KRC 20 stuff, but it was actually way easier than I thought, and that's why I just cranked out the video because it was like I was doing it anyways. But yeah, no, that's neat. Anyways, that's awesome, King. That's cool. I might have to go mint some now. RPM BW. That's funny. I wish you could put like the name under it though, like so it said what it was really, like spelt out instead of just yeah, because like people don't know, you know what I mean? But you got to get a bathtub with like a little guy in it. It'd be so funny. Please make it a logo. Like you have to, or like never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind.
I was just thinking about like a bathtub with like a bunch of splash water and Panda just like can in a jar right there or something. I don't know.
Perfect. Man, Geek of all trades, what you been up to today, man? Anything good? I know you had like a bunch of things you'd like to talk about today, so I know your brain's probably in a million places, but we'll get to those things in a bit.
Yeah, you said topics, and I just spit a bunch of stuff out that I saw going on this week.
I didn't hear about any of it, so you're going to be the only one with the information unless anybody else heard about it. So, yeah.
There were a lot of things, but
I was half awake when I was reading it. So
yeah.
So, yeah, what have you been doing? Just searching stuff all day, or?
No, I did a couple of videos today. I got to edit them and get them out early next week. I got a bunch of stuff going on at work. I was on a webinar about Copilot this week for work. I've got a webinar next week too that I got to practice for, and then another cyber event that I'm going to in a couple of weeks that I've got an on stage talking presence thing I got to do. So a bunch of stuff for the day job, but trying to get some YouTube videos out in the meantime. I just been down here in the basement grinding all day.
Nice. Had those days. It's kind of hard though when you do that all day and then you're like, shit, all day is gone. Like I've been here all freaking day. I haven't done anything upstairs. Like I haven't seen sunlight at all. And then you realize that Elon Musk tan's really a thing. Because like
well, there's no filter. There's no filter on this camera. I'm naturally this white, but you know,
I wasn't making a dig at your tan. I was just saying in general, it's a real thing.
I'm as cracker as it gets. I mean, this is where I work all day anyway. This is like what I do 5 days a week, and then on the weekends I might go upstairs and see a little bit. I need to touch grass more.
Yeah,
I need to touch grass. I need to smoke grass. I need to get out of the house.
Yeah, the whole touching grass thing. I was cutting my lawn the other day and the belt snapped, and I still haven't fixed it. I have the new one, but I don't feel like dropping the whole deck. Damn, I don't know.
Just call some Juan to help you.
Yeah.
it's funny you say that because we have two Juans at work, and we always use the joke of which one.
Yeah, that one or the other one.
Right, exactly. Been using that joke since I started working there. It never fails to crack people up.
It's all right. It's okay. We're good.
Great. Hawk, what you been up to, man? Anything good?
Did a couple videos. Right now I'm trying to sell 5 KS5 Pro. So excuse me 1 second. Pass.
All right, Mr. Max Voltage, what you been up to, man?
It's been a work week.
I bet.
And work this morning. So I was up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, rolling out of bed, getting to work. And just a bunch of stuff going on in the personal life, wearing me out. So yeah, I got home, intended to watch the Michigan game. And which, by the way, I was wrong last week when I mentioned that my boss was a UCLA fan. No, he's a USC fan. So it was a good day. I just learned that Michigan beat USC, so I can give him a hard time on Monday. But anyway, we have a warehouse audit on Monday, so we have a lot of preparation. We had a lot of preparation to do for that, but we're in good shape.
Every time I hear the word audit, I think of the Peter Griffin. He's like, "Wow, I'm getting an Audi." Like, Peter, that says audit. Every single time I hear that word, that's what I think of. So funny.
Yeah, and honestly, last year we had a new auditor, and we have the same guy this year. These audits can last up to 2 days, but typically with this audit that we're getting, it's usually a day or up to a day. Okay. Last year, the guy was out in 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
So he looked at things. In fact, I was telling some guys. So I'll just give you one example of one of the things we have to make sure of. So you can't have any pallets on the gray line. The gray line is an 18-inch gray line, painted gray line along the outside of a food grade warehouse. And if you have pallets on there, just one on it by 1/4 of an inch, you get dinged that point. So you could have thousands of pallets in the warehouse like we do, and if only one of them is sitting on the line, you lose that point. So
damn,
you know, it's one of those things where if you're to the level of detail where the auditor comes through and you don't have a single pallet on the gray line, it kind of sets the tone for the audit. So that's what we try to get to, so that the rest of the audit goes smoother. It sets an expectation that, okay, these guys have their shit together. So
that's
anyway, but yeah, that's been. So I woke up about a little over an hour ago. So I will be getting food here in about 10 minutes. So I did not have a chance to eat much lunch or dinner. So
I'm hungry. What'd you order?
Chipotle.
Oh,
sorry, Chipotle.
I was gonna say, every time I hear that word, I think of Chipotle. If you guys don't know, I drove by a Chipotle and my wife looked, she's like, "Wow, there's a lot of people in Chipotle." I lost it. I couldn't believe she was never said the word Chipotle out loud or heard of it. It was just funny the way she read it. It's just like, I don't know why I said it like that. It was great. Anyways, Hawk, did you sell those 5 KS5s?
He wants to buy them right now. I'm trying to do it.
All right, no, you're fine. You're good. Sorry. You're good. If you guys,
I'm good. I don't have anything really. I really don't have anything. Same old. Doing videos, playing with my green screen that I never took out of the box for 6 months, and that's it. I got nothing. Pretty much.
Nice. Again, well, if you guys have any questions in the chat, please feel free. It's just going to be an AMA stream. Let's hang out, talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. The crypto market looks fantastic. Again, Bitcoin over $63,000, as you guys can see, 63,232 to be exact. We got Ethereum at 2605. Everything's looking insane. Near Protocol is doing pretty good today. 6% today. Nice. Casp has been holding over 17 cents, which is awesome, actually. I'm waiting for the next leg up, but I don't know when that's going to happen. What do you guys think? You think Casp is going to keep holding pretty strong or what?
I'm surprised it hasn't gone up.
Yeah, me too, to be honest. But I don't know. At the same time, I'm happy it's steady at 17, to be honest, because the whole KRC20 is kind of like it's like making meme tokens, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I think it's fun as shit, but like a price thing, it's just nice to see it steady. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was going to stay steady.
It hasn't moved. I'm surprised. I mean, one thing that I like about this, the KRC20, token stuff is that how easy it is to create it. It actually does support it. It supports the crypto miners, which is cool because it's helping with fees. So that's like in my video, I talked about like, everyone's saying, oh, everyone's going to mint their own tokens now. Somebody came up to me last night in Discord, was like, oh, no, everyone's just going to make their own shit coins. It's going to overflood the market. It's actually helping with it's keeping the fees up on the Casper miner. So
Right.
Have at
Right.
it, man.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's-
mean?
That's,
Like,
it's kind of
who
another
cares?
reason I was like, you know what? I don't mind spending the whatever it was, 1,000 Caspa. It was like
1,000
$175 or something to
Mhm.
mint these tokens. Because I know at the end of the day, these fees really, it's helping out miners, right? And it's kind of fun at the same time. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'll have some fun with it. So I minted those two. I might mint one more. I'm not sure, but it's just like I said, it's just a fun thing. It's not really anything I'm trying to like make money on. And realistically, we lost money. It was the most expensive video I actually ever made. I think I spent like $400 just to make these stupid coins. Oh, dumb. But yeah, I don't know. King obviously likes it. It's killing it with that mark. I can't believe that market cap's that high. That's insane. That's
so the
fucking
way that it
insane.
works. So I thought this was like, you know, like when you build a project on Solana, it's very different. You know, you handle the liquidity, you have to get it on an exchange and all that other stuff. Here, it's not like we don't have any control over it. You know what I mean? If you do a pre-mint, now what I was thinking of doing, and hear me out on this, was I was going to create another token, right? I was going to completely pre-mint the entire thing. And what I was going to do was I was going to, I'm kind of giving away my secret here.
Don't
I was
say it.
going
Don't
to-
say it. Don't say
No,
it.
I don't care.
No,
I don't give
no.
a shit. I
No,
really
but
don't
if you're
care.
definitely gonna do
Listen
it,
to what
don't
I'm
say it.
saying. I really don't care because I don't think anybody's going to really do it. What I wanted to do is take the token and incentivize subscribers. Oh, subscribe to the channel and you get 1,000 free minted tokens. It doesn't cost me anything. And you know what? Yeah, some people unsubscribe just to get free crypto and do whatever they want. But statistics show even in giveaways, at least half of the people stay. So
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I thought about doing something like that, and I thought that was like a cool idea. I should have did it with Hawk, but I wasn't thinking. I didn't even think about
Well,
it.
I mean, dude, listen. Like, I wish I saved HODL for the second one I minted because then I would have
Right.
Known better.
I would have known better, and the whole one Caspa per 10,000, like it wouldn't have been minted so fast, and that was like my mistake. But I mean, I guess you live and you learn, right? It is what it is. But the thing actually just reminded me when you said something. The whole when you're giving like these tokens away, whatever, somebody said, does this have anything like any I guess red flags like the SEC, like as security BS? Like, did you hear anything about this, Hawk? Did anybody ask you?
So somebody, I was talking to a couple people, and they're asking, well, what about taxes and stuff? And I mentioned this in my video. I said, just treat it like you treat every other crypto.
Right.
That's it. Just it's very simple. No one has to. Don't get crazy about assets and SEC. It's not our business. It's the people who allow us to mint those tokens. It's them because we don't control the price. We don't control the liquidity. We don't control none of that. So unless you pre-mint your tokens, I think then it starts to get a gray area.
Right.
But, I mean, I only minted. We minted our tokens, and then I bought 510,000 of my own with more Caspa. So
the way I'm gonna treat it is like
how do
spending
you-
Caspa, getting Caspa, because like that's really what you're getting paid in. It's not like the coin itself is not really worth anything. Like you're just getting Caspa in return. So I don't think there's really any issue with it, but it was a neat question.
So technically, though, according to Retro Mike, it's not. They're not really tokens. They're inscriptions. They're like ordinals.
Right.
So how does that work too? Because it's again, we cannot control anything outside of minting it. So how does it work? Like, is it just?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know.
How does it work? Honestly, I wouldn't worry about it until there's something to worry about. If you're cashing out $50, no one's gonna give a shit. They're not. If you're catching out 50,000, it's time to start asking questions. You know what I mean?
Not financial advice, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Never.
I mean, yeah, I mean, anything under $600, no one's carrying because you don't even get a 1099.
Stop saying that out loud. God damn.
But you don't. It's the fact. It's a fact.
Yeah.
When pure example, I used to go do overtime in other cities because that's what we used to do as police officers. We had agreements with other cities. We can go help them. If I didn't get paid more than $600 for that, it didn't matter. I didn't. It didn't. It's what the law said. It's written in the.
I don't like it.
Max, help me out here.
The views expressed on this video are those of Hawk alone.
I know I'm muted because my freaking Chipotle on DoorDash is showing canceled, so I'm fucking gonna starve. I'm already hangry.
Okay,
Now
channel
I'm
this
really
anger for
fucking
me real
hangry.
quick. Channel this anger for me real quick, and the $600 with that, they don't. If anything you make over,
I haven't been
600
listening. Catch me up. $600 with what?
If you're
So
you don't
so
get
if
a
you earn
W9, right, or whatever it is.
King's muted for some reason. If you earn anything under $600, you don't get a 1099 or anything like that.
Correct.
Yeah, 1099.
Thank you. So you guys never believe me, but you believe him. So there you go. Now,
No, but he was
move
saying
forward.
he was
You keep
explaining
saying
how
it
he
out
was
loud.
how he was skirting the
This is being
system, going
recorded.
to other.
Yeah. So
other-
yes, you don't get a 1099, but that doesn't mean
You're not supposed to claim
that
it.
you shouldn't claim it on your taxes.
I didn't say that.
No, I know you didn't. I'm just
That's why
saying.
I say that.
All
I'm,
right, as long
I'm
as you
playing
didn't
the
say
rest
that.
of it.
Okay.
It's,
all right.
It's
Moving
solid
on.
tax
So in
avoidance.
other words,
Next.
if you if you're depending on what you're doing, if let's say you were doing VAST and you only had like one GPU, so you started out getting paid out in PayPal and you did it until you were at like $575, and then you switched over to Stripe and you waited until you know $575. I think they have a third payment. So and you only made less than $1,800 between all three, and you spread it out, you wouldn't get a 1099. So it wouldn't be reported to the government. It used to be like
Max, why are
20
you so
grand.
smart?
Why? Because I worked for
He's
Uber
like,
and I
'cause
knew
I was
the
doing
rules
this.
because of that. Because I knew so many. See, here's the thing. Uber
It's
was
actually
like
a genius
the
move.
biggest, was the biggest tax dodge for drivers.
Oh yeah.
So many
For
people
sure.
did not claim it on their taxes because they made less than 20 grand. Now, what was interesting was, and this was what most people didn't think about, was if you had any referral earnings or any other type of bonuses, those were different and they had a different threshold. So you'd get a 1099 for those, but you wouldn't get it for your normal earnings. That's sketch. That's going to be a complete trigger for the IRS that if you get looked into, they're going to be like, hey, why'd you get this from Uber? You must have been driving for them. Where's your Uber earnings? So it's just a bad idea. Just be truthful on your taxes. It's just so much easier.
Yeah, and getting those letters in the mail like, hey, you fucked up, you owe us another X amount of money. You're like, damn it. You know what I mean? Gotten those once or twice, but it's like it's always some stupid shit. And it's always like a couple $100. It's nothing crazy. But whatever. Is what it is. But yeah, please pay your taxes, people. God. All right, let's see. Mr. Red Panda's trolling Hawk in the chat. I see. That's nice. If you guys have any questions, again, just at us in the chat, one of us, or any of us, feel free. Talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. If you're just joining, in the pinned comment, I have a GoFundMe for somebody that is very close to me that unfortunately just lost their life. So I would appreciate, in lieu of any donations or anything along those lines, if you feel the need to donate, please go up there and do it up there. That would be very I'd be very grateful for it, and I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody that's donated. All right, let's see, Mr. Geek of all trades. So give us some things from today, things you were talking about. The best thing you want to talk about, I guess, first, and then we'll pick.
Well, Microsoft paid another company, or is partnering with another company, to fire up 3 Mile Island again to power AI data centers for Microsoft. The nuclear power plant that almost went nuclear off the coast, or in New York, off, was it Long Island or Staten
really?
Island? Yeah.
I didn't know that. Cool. Nice. That's neat.
Now it's like a 20-year endeavor or something, and they're using that to power a local data center that they're building too.
Oh wow.
So
interesting.
Yep. Or Pennsylvania, not New York. Yeah. Thanks, Hobby Lobby.
3 Mile Island is in Pennsylvania. I guess it is in Pennsylvania.
Interesting.
Is it? I thought it was in New York. I thought it was like off the coast of New York somewhere.
I have no idea, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Come on, Google.
Let's see.
3 Mile Island accident. Yeah, it's Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's in Londonderry Township.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so in a partial nuclear meltdown of Unit 2, 1979. I remember watching a documentary on this, actually.
Yeah, it's
Dakar Tech in the chat said if Max was not here, we would be collecting super chats to get the boys out of jail. Sorry, I just read that. That's funny.
There was speaking of nuclear power, there was a documentary I watched last night about nuclear fusion and how close they are to actually making it like
Yeah.
They said we're about 10 to 15 years out from like a working like reactor.
Well, they've
Oh,
successfully
Jesus.
generated more energy than they put into it.
Yeah, I did see that. That was a
reaction.
Here's the thing. We've had like, and I'm going to go on a rant for 30 seconds. We've had significant breakthroughs. Like there's been like in 2014, they detected gravitational waves, which prove Einstein's theory of relativity. Never made a headline, right? Then you got, the breakthrough with nuclear fusion. And then there's been a bunch of medical stuff using machine learning and stuff there's huge breakthroughs. Never makes a headline. You know what makes a headline? Kim Kardashian's ass makes the headline. And I hate that. I fucking hate that. I'm sorry. Like I hate that. I hate that there's such great things that we could talk about. No, we don't care. We just want to know who Taylor Swift is dating. All right,
Yeah,
I'm done.
right. Oh God.
I'm done. But I'm not
I
wrong.
agree. You're not wrong. I agree. That's funny.
There's such great things that are happening in the world of science and tech, and it's just
Yeah, they talk about
and nobody
stupid
gives a shit.
All right.
We have to be burdened by what has been unburdened, or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
they're saying on
Jesus
TV.
Christ.
Right.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, I'm done now. I'm done. Max looks like he's
It's fine.
totally
Can
gonna
you
rip
can you
somebody's
please do
asshole.
that mouth over
Are
again?
you gonna-
Can you
yeah.
please do that
I was
mouth?
just
Dude, that
gonna
was
do
the
it.
funniest fucking thing.
Hold on, I don't know. I gotta wait till he starts talking though. He looks so pissed. He's like, "Sir, no, this is ridiculous. I waited 25 minutes for my order.
I hope he
My
didn't
order's
order
now
a burrito.
delayed, and I
He's
can't
like,
understand this. My wife is pissed." Yes, sir. We understand, sir. We're trying to send a driver to your house. We understand they probably stole the That's ridiculous. I pay all this money, and you guys have shitty service, and this is awful. It's fucking awful. You guys suck. I'm wearing a red shirt with this stupid hat because I'm hungry.
Well, that stream that you did that overtime.
Yeah,
was the funniest.
that one was classic.
I
Yeah, that
was
classic.
dying because you full screened Max and you would just like burr, 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 like
Right
it's the
now, I'm
funniest
hungry
shit.
now. Give it to me right now.
I think he was on the
I'm
phone
gonna
with
go
Comcast.
Comcast on your ass. What?
Yeah, I think he was on the phone with Comcast the first time.
Oh, it was Comcast. Yeah, it was Comcast.
Oh, it was great. Did he tip?
But I will tell you,
What's
that Uber, specifically Uber, they have stolen a lot of orders from the restaurant. A lot.
Stolen?
Oh, dude.
Just for
So-
what? Just to take the food?
I don't understand. Where's my food? Sorry, it's just like turned. They got a side panel. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Max is
So what they
pissed.
do is so like one time I had a guy come in, right? And he's like, "Hey, I order for Ashley." And I'm like, "Cool, where's your phone?" And he'll show me the phone. And I said, "Cool, do me a favor, hit start delivery," right? Because I make them hit start. He goes, "Oh no, it don't work." I said, "Hey man, hit start delivery." And he just looks at me and he's like, "Fuck," and he walks right back out, gets in a car with no tag on it and leaves.
Because he knew he was gonna just
Yeah, he's gonna steal it because he's got somebody that's doing the orders. Oh man, I gotta do this. Hold on. I paid you all this money. I want my food. It's ridiculous. What is going on here? This is insane. I'm wearing this hat. My hair's not combed. I'm tired. Sir, we understand. We just wanted to make sure that we get your order processed. No, I don't want a process order. I want a refund. I'm starving. No, I want a refund. Give me a refund.
I gotta put it back before he freaking looks. He's like, "You guys are the worst friends ever." He's pissed. He's
Yeah,
so
he is
mad.
He's pissed. All right,
If he
let's
got a
move on.
burrito,
I'm gonna
he's
put
shove
him
that burrito
down.
where the sun don't shine.
I'm gonna put him down for a few just because
He's gonna throw the
really
phone at the
mad.
camera.
He's not
but
having
no,
a good night.
They do this though. They steal the orders all the time. Even legit Uber drivers, they'll take the food, and you got to understand, like what sucks with these drivers is that they can see exactly what's ordered. So they'll see like something extravagant, like lobster scallops, like a big dish, right? And they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go eat for free." They'll load Uber Eats on some burner phone. They'll get approved as a driver because it takes like an hour or two or something. And then they'll just start driving, and then they'll find an order, they'll steal it, they'll delete the app, and then the customer's calling us like, "Hey, where's my food?" I'm like, "Hey, I gave it to the driver." So then I call Uber, and then Uber's got to refund the driver and still has to pay me because it left. So Uber actually eats the loss twice.
Oh shit!
Damn.
And they do that.
That's
and
horrible.
there's actually a news story I can pull it up if you guys want. I'm kind of really dox myself, but there's a news story where my mom went on TV and she said they keep stealing, because at one point it was like once or twice a week almost at least.
Wow,
And
that's a lot.
It was
That's a lot. And I mean, you're so if you guys don't know, his family owns an expensive Italian restaurant. This shit ain't cheap.
expensive.
Bullshit. It's a
It's
nice
not
Italian
expensive.
restaurant.
It's not
All right.
expensive.
All right, it's inexpensive but nice. Okay, it's nice stuff.
It's a
Well,
nice
I don't
place.
know.
It's a
about
nice
that.
place. All right.
It's a
You're
good
not,
place.
you're not getting $5 cheeseburgers. You're getting $20 cheeseburgers.
price-
All right. It's expensive.
Yeah, it's pricey. It's pricey by
expensive
King
to-
standards.
The normal people. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, King. All right.
Anything over
We and King are on
$5
the
is
same
like
page
King's
with
like,
this
hey,
one.
hey
But
man,
it's a
$5.
nice restaurant. That's a lot. It's a lot to friggin' steal. Food is like insane. I
It is
got
a
two
lot.
pizzas. It was $50 the other day.
Yep.
I like literally, I picked up two. I was like $50. Jesus Christ! And then it's like I swipe my card and it's like, how much do you want the tip to be? I'm like, these motherfuckers got me every time, every single time, because you feel like a dickhead if you don't tip. You know what I mean? So you're
Well,
like, damn it.
Here's the question though. A lot of people, this is like an ongoing debate amongst everybody. And I'm just, it's you can answer, you don't have to answer. Chat can get engaged. I like to see what everybody thinks. Do you tip on takeout?
Depends.
I do.
Yes.
Okay, it depends on
But
On
it's, like,
Uber-
it's only
on Uber,
like
I, do.
Yes.
I automatically do
I
it.
bring cash on purpose because they always fuck me with that percentage thing on the credit card because
Yeah.
because you're like, you don't want to look like that dink. I'm just like, no tip. Here you go. Boom, it's a couple bucks. See ya. Because last time it was like, you hit the smallest percentage thing and it's like fucking $10.
Okay.
You're like, what
So
the
if you-
hell?
So if you tip on takeout, right?
Yeah.
I'm in the business. I always tip. I tip everybody. I give the busboy $5. But on tipping on takeout, what percentage do you give? Do you do full 20? Do you do 10%? Some people do 5. Because think about it. A lot of people don't agree with tipping with takeout food. And I can understand why, because they're like, well, they're not really serving me. Well, on the contrary, they're still taking, at least at our place, they take your order off the top of the oven where we keep it hot. Then they put it in the bag, they seal it, they put all your stuff in there, they make sure everything's there with the order, and they hand it to you. Is that worth 20%? Okay, maybe not. But so what's the number? 10%? Because a chat right now saying some people say hell no.
$5.
Some people say yes.
Yeah, I usually
people
do
say
like 10% or 5. Yeah. But them
10%.
tip things though, they don't go to 10% anymore. It's like the minimum's like 15
Well,
or
a lot of
18,
companies are doing that
and then
because
it's like 20 and
people were
22.
getting.
It's like crazy.
Well, here's the thing though. In hard economies, tips always go down. They always go down because it's just extra money that you don't need to spend. And so what companies started doing was, what I don't like, and I think is really scummy, is they'll put 18, 20, 25%. Dude, in Miami, I've seen 25, 30, 35%. And you have to click an option, or you can click no tip. Some of them don't even have the option no tip.
Really? Yeah, that's true.
Some of them don't even have the option. I mean, for something small like a drink, if it's 25%, what is it, an extra $1? Okay, here, I don't care. You know what I mean? But when something's 50, 60, $100, yeah. Yeah, Max is 38 hot right now. He is like pissed. Does anybody know what 38 hot means?
No, I don't.
Geek, you know what
actually.
38 hot means. You're
No,
a
I
gun
don't.
guy.
What's
38
38
cal.
Not
38
only
caliber, snub nose 38. You shoot it enough times, it gets really hot. Touch, like it'll like.
That's all
it'll
guns,
burn
though,
people's
no?
hands.
You shoot
38
anything
hot.
enough times, it gets high.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's all guns though.
No, but the 38. Never mind, forget it.
Well, I mean, any snub nose like that's going to get spicy for sure.
Really spicy after
Yeah.
a one shot. With
Yeah.
a Glock, you can shoot a couple rounds and touch the barrel, and it won't bother you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
true
all
too.
plastic.
That's true too. Yeah. Oh man, real quick, Jay Rose, thank you for becoming a member to the channel. I appreciate that very much. Again, if anybody's just joining, GoFundMe link is up in the live chat. I lost a close family friend, and it's super sad. She was only 18. So, in lieu of donations or memberships or anything, I appreciate if you guys would just donate up there instead. Anything helps. I appreciate it. Yeah, Max is definitely upset. Max, if you want, I could take you off. If you could still hear us, let me know.
Some people don't like the tipping stuff, and I get it. Like
it's just I don't know. It caught me off guard the first time I did it because I was like, shit, like there was no tip thing, and it was just like you stick the card in and you're like, you're already fucked. Like, all right, I'm already paying you this 18% or whatever it is, like for the tip, whatever. But when
one thing
pizza's
that's
like
really gonna boost
just a shit ton of money now, it's just crazy,
one thing I feel like is gonna boost the restaurant industry are two things. One, if the deduction on like payroll taxes and getting rid of that. What the hell?
Sorry, I
What
didn't mean to
did
do that to you. There we go.
Damn.
I meant to remove him
Policy.
first and then put. There you go.
And what's going to be good is the no tax on tips if Trump gets reelected. That's going to be big, but
Yeah,
that's going to be huge.
Well,
that's going to be huge
thank you for
people in the
saying that
service
after
industry.
I took him off the screen because we didn't need him getting mad twice.
Well, no, he said it. He said it. I mean, it's not
No,
like
I'm
it's
kidding.
not like
I'm
that,
kidding.
you
I'm
know.
kidding.
He
It's
just-
gonna be huge.
It will be
It was
huge. It'll be great.
huge.
And I like that because I see some of these servers, man, these taxes they got to pay. We always encourage people like, hey, use cash because with cash, you can take it home with you. At the end of the night, I take it off the sheet. Right. So cash is king when it comes to tips, but more and more people now are just, using it. So on the receipts now, when I hand a customer the bill, it has a credit card price and a cash price. So I'm trying to incentivize cash. And sometimes it's, a couple, 3-4% cheaper to just pay with cash. On large bills, it adds up.
Right, it does. And also, he mentioned no overtime tax too, right? No taxes on overtime.
No taxes on overtime past
Past like your normal wage is like 40 hours, right? So
yeah, so no taxes on tips, I feel like is an easy thing to do. And the states, more than likely, most states will ratify. Like like Florida Florida doesn't have any estate income tax, so it doesn't matter. But states that do will probably have to follow.
Right.
But that's going to be interesting. Like New York, for example, they have a state income tax. So if the federal cut on if there's a federal cut on no tax on tips, does the state follow it? Do they have to follow it? People who have pay state income tax are going to be, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but people who pay state income tax are still going to have to pay taxes on those tips anyway. So that's going to help the economies in states that don't have state income tax. So
yeah, you're probably not wrong though on that.
I mean, that's just what makes sense to me. Brian Hollywood says, when is the restaurant going to start taking crypto? Be a trendsetter. I'm working on it. It's you try explaining to my mom to take Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But but what's cool is that the machine actually can take it, and we can do it now, but the fees are really high because you have to sign up for this thing. So technically I can take it from crypto.com and Coinbase. I can't take it from anywhere else. And it has to be like with their card or something. You can send the Bitcoin directly, but you have to do it through the machine at the restaurant. But I'm trying to get it so where you can just use like a wallet address and pay that way. But you have to use the Lightning Network because you're going to wait 10 minutes. You're going to sit there at the counter like this, waiting for the bill to come to get paid.
You need to accept Caspa. Goes a lot faster.
Yeah.
Dude, Caspa is so fast. Like
So
I was
fast.
making that video and I was like, all right, I'm going to send myself the funds. And it's like just boom, and just ends up in the wallet like 2 seconds. I'm like, dude, I freaking love Caspa. It's so fast. Like if Bitcoin was like that, man, that'd be crazy. Wild.
It is like that with the Lightning Network. It is pretty quick. I don't know if it's like instant like Caspa, but it's like Solana fast, and Solana's pretty quick. So the Lightning Network works really well.
It is, yeah.
But I feel like the Lightning Network is not getting as much adoption because I think people are moving more towards Bitcoin as a store of value, like we talked about prior times, versus just using it for payments. I think Litecoin is great. Yeah, it is used everywhere.
Yep.
And hey, if Caspa gets the adoption that it needs for people to make payments successfully, then hey, that's great because it's fast, and that'll be great. So
is that part of your POS system, or is that like a separate system that you have to accept?
It's separate. It's at the takeout counter. We're using a POS system from a company called Skylabs, and they don't have any integration with crypto. I would, in order for me to do that, I would have to process it at the to-go window. I can't do it through the POS system. Not that I know of. Now, when we do implement it, I'm looking at BitPay for the restaurant. If it does go through, then I have to connect BitPay with the POS system developers, and they have to come together and add it to the system. So it's a process.
So this has always interested me. You as a business owner, would you take that crypto and hold it on your books, or would you convert it to fiat?
You can't. It's got to settle immediately. So the reason why, so Mike, GP Risers at Terra, he's been looking into crypto payments for a while. There's a lot of red tape, but you need a system that automatically settles when the transaction goes through to cash. Because if you hold it in crypto, and this has happened to us before, I took a large ASIC order in crypto, in Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden it went down 15% or 10% that one time we had that large dip, and then I had to hold it in there and wait for it to go back up to break even on the on the sale.
On the
On
sale,
the balance sheet for businesses, that looks awful. It really
Yeah.
does. This is where crypto sucks. It looks awful that way.
Yeah.
And so you can't do that. So no, it has to automatically settle the minute it processes, or it locks in that, or they guarantee the price and then they give you the cash. You know what I mean?
So what's the
Something
benefit
of that.
for some of these larger organizations that hold crypto on their balance sheets or on their books? Is that just to like increase the evaluation of their company kind of thing, or what's the point of that?
It could be a couple different things. They could be keeping the crypto because they could afford to write. They could afford to take the loss up front, right? In hopes that they can just take that money and write it off as what we call a promo and put it somewhere else at the moment, right?
Slide it for that fiscal or something.
Right. So like if for example, if a bunch of firefighters or cops come to the restaurant and want whatever, and I buy them a sub, right? I write promo on it on the ticket, and then the system reads that as a like donation or whatever, you
Right.
know. And then
So
I
it
get
takes
to
it as
write
an
that
expense.
off. I just have to write on there who I gave it to and why, and we're allowed to do that for first responders.
Hmm.
So what companies are probably doing is if there's an order and someone's paying in Bitcoin and they're keeping the Bitcoin, they're probably writing off that as a donation, so to speak. They're keeping the Bitcoin, and then when it appreciates, they sell it, and then they pay the taxes on that, or however they do their taxes on it. They'll claim it. There's
Yeah.
ways around it, but it's not great. You know what I mean? So
Right.
the restaurant doesn't do enough volume for me to take Bitcoin orders and hodl the Bitcoin. Because we need that money quick. And then again, how am I going to pay the tips out too if the tip was included in Bitcoin? How am I going to do that? So it becomes a giant cluster when you're trying to deal with it. So no, the easiest way to do it, the least stressful way to do it, is to just have a company that settles immediately, and that's it. Yeah. I mean, USDC would be great too. We could take USDC; it's a stable coin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, it just depends on what BitPay will cover. Excuse me, USDT and USDC.
I was say USDTs. It's so much cheaper. It's just easier. I like it on the Tron network, to be honest.
Right. So it all depends. Snake says, Hawk, just convert to USDT. Well, the company's got to do that automatically, because at the end of the night, I have to batch out and I have to go and see, how many payments were credit cards, how many payments were cash, what's the difference, what's the P&L for tonight, and whatever. There's a lot more to it than just letting somebody pay in Bitcoin and just sending it to my wallet and holding it. I got to write that. The accountant's going to look at me at the end of the month and go, where's this $25,000 that you took in crypto? Where's the crypto? Oh, I'm holding it. Well, we need to cash it out. We need that money, and we have to show that we have that money.
Right.
So it becomes a cluster from an accounting perspective. What I have a problem with, and I'll end this here with this subject, is there's no clear guidelines. Companies are taking crypto and they're using their interpretation of their tax, how they do their taxes with their accountants, to make it right. And this is why companies are getting audited. And, oh, what do you mean you took crypto for this payment? Yeah, we have it here. Well, did you sell the crypto yet? No, we didn't. So how does that work from a tax perspective? Because I charge sales tax. So then how's that going to work? How do I pay the sales tax?
Right.
I'm going to owe the sales tax. And then if I'm holding the Bitcoin, I'm going to be negative because I have to pay the sales tax on those sales. I have to pay 7%. So yeah, it becomes a whole thing. It becomes a whole thing.
When you accept the crypto, is there an additional fee that's for you taking that as payment to pay like the transaction fees and settlement fee? Okay.
BitPay is 1%, which is great because it beats credit card transactions, which I pay 2.9.
Cheaper than Visa, or Amex.
I pay 2.9 right now. If you look at
Hey guys, hold on. Max is fucking losing it right now. He's losing it. Max.
No, stop.
You
gotta be fucking kidding me. What are you saying?
Bro, he's like, I can't leave my. Can we just order him a pizza? Do you have his address? I'll give you the money. Can we just order their pizza for him?
I have his address.
Somebody had
to send something.
Yeah, can you just order him a fucking pizza and just have it show up at his house? Like, I will pay for it.
Oh man,
I will send you my credit card. Like, I don't even care.
It was. I bet you what happened is the order was like late and he waited, and then it's not even what he ordered.
Or somebody stole it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
it said it was canceled on him. So
That's what it says. It says the same thing on Uber. They'll call and say, "Hey, my order's canceled."
Hey, well, seriously, order him a pizza right now if you can. Get him. Just
I have
get
to
a
find
fucking-
his King. You have his address?
What is he like? What is anybody? Has anybody
It's
eaten with
somewhere.
Max? Anybody?
I have it somewhere. Hold on.
Yeah, all we had was burgers when we ate.
We can order a burger. That's fine. Just fucking whatever. Just order it. Oh,
Let me see if I have his address.
he just went like this. He's yelling at his phone, dude. He's yelling. I can see him and no one else can. He's freaking out. Oh my god. If you order a pizza, Hog, I will send you the money. Just tell me
I'm
how
gonna
to send
see.
it to you.
Let me see if I have it. I have to go through our messages.
It's so funny. Oh, that'd be great.
What was I saying? I was saying something though. Oh, the another thing that's important is that Trump had talked about this for small business was getting rid of the payroll tax. That is huge. The payroll
Oh,
tax.
really?
This is something
I
that
didn't
I
know we
don't
talked about
understand.
that. That's really awesome.
He talked about payroll tax.
That's
He
great.
talked about payroll tax. So one thing that I don't understand is why do we have to pay payroll tax to write someone a check? That is a complete
Dude, I used to have to pay so
lobbied
much in payroll, man.
fucking bullshit. That was completely lobbied.
Mhm.
Those people that do the payroll, all the payroll companies and stuff,
Mhm.
they lobbied for that because they probably get a cut out of that.
Oh,
That
for
is
sure.
complete bullshit. That we have to pay. I have to pay a payroll tax for what? To write checks to my employees? Like what is this? Like that's a tax I never understood. I can understand sales tax. I get that. I can understand, the transaction fee for credit cards and obviously regular taxes for businesses. But payroll tax? Like why do I have to pay a fucking payroll tax? Like I have to pay a tax to
To pay taxes.
to pay taxes. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Yep. What really sucks is, the people that founded this country got pissed off and started wars over a 2% tax increase. Here we are at 40-something% just scrolling on our fucking phones.
Yeah, because they give you Kim Kardashian's ass. That's why.
It is pretty
Nobody
distracting.
cares. Who cares? Or they get people to think like King and go, "Hey, they're all corrupt. Fuck it. I don't want to talk about it." And that's what
Max is starving.
Ugh.
it's not a bad thing. It's not a
Politics.
bad thing because it is
Again.
fucked up. But I'm just saying, like they get people to think, they get people fed up, and then they just ignore it and they go on with their lives. And yeah, we get to do what we want. That's
Listen,
what
there's
Actually,
nothing gonna
hold on, Panda. Are you still in the chat? I know Panda has his address. You just sent him that
I'm
KS0.
looking. Hold on. I'm
Panda,
looking.
are you in the chat?
Yeah.
Panda, please answer in the chat. I need to
Look,
know if
there's-
you have his address. We're gonna send him a pizza.
There's nothing that Trump or any of these people running for president are going to change to make these taxes go down.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
No, he's just shifting from one way to another, right? There's going to be
No, he
something
did
else.
lower taxes.
My wife
he did
has his
lower
address.
taxes for businesses when he was president, and
I'm
Biden
saying,
vetoed them
though,
out.
that the costs, right, when he does tariffs and other things, like when he does tariffs, okay, that cost get added on to the consumer on a price, right? So it's just moving. It's just moving numbers, is what it is.
Hey, hold on,
Right.
Geek. You need to answer my wife. Where's a good place to get pizza around you? Because my wife has his address. I think she texted Sunflower
Oh, she
Mama.
has it. I'm just trying to scroll through my messages. I
Yeah,
have it
we'll
somewhere.
just order it and send it. What do you find a pizza place near Max's house? Actually, hon, you could just Google the address, right? It's gotta be pizza places around there.
Oh, did Brian just send it to me? Let me see.
I'll give you the money, hon. Just buy it and send it to his house. Just get
Oh,
him
I
a
got
Just
little-
it.
give him
Yeah, I
that
got it.
fine
Here it is.
Italian stuff. Just give him a Little Caesar. She'll like that.
Hell no.
Little Caesar
Oh,
doesn't
Dude,
flavor.
that's just nasty. You ever see a nacho
Jesus
cheese
Christ.
pizza?
King,
Gross,
please,
bro.
please. Please. Leave the food to me. When I need to set up a VM, I'm gonna call you.
We just need a
It's
good
fine
place.
Italian cuisine. What are you talking about?
Oh god,
How do you
Little Caesar's
can I
nasty.
send him from StreamYard? How do you do
What do you do?
this? You should have a note. Have them write a note on the box.
Oh, I don't know if they will. You think they will?
Just
That's
ask
so
them.
funny.
Depends
who
on.
the-
Yeah, you
find
gotta
out who
call
the pizza
then.
place is. Call them. Right, like Geek. Me and Geek on the same page. Call them the pizza place and just say, "Hey, look, my friend's having a really bad day. I just want to put a note. Can you
put the
tape it to the box?"
pepperonis in hearts on the pizza and
No, actually, you know what you can do, Chump? And I've done this once when I made pizza. Is make the pizza in the shape of a heart.
Oh god.
That's easy.
they would
All
hate
you
you.
do is make a circle and just use the cutter and cut it. That's all you
Right,
do.
right. That's yes, yeah. Oh my god, a Bitcoin pizza. That'd be a riot. That
Oh,
would
you
be
do Bitcoin
so
and pepperoni.
Just cut.
Do a Bitcoin
Don't
and pepperoni.
slice it at all. Only
I'm gonna
make
do
a
that.
B. Just slice a B, and that's he has to eat the middle.
I'm gonna do that. And by the way, King,
Great.
the tariffs that Trump's talking about, that's more of a deterrent for negotiations. That's not an actual policy that he probably will. And he's going to tell the auto companies or foreign companies and say, hey, I'm going to jump into this and I'm going to give you a 50% tariff if you guys continue to hit us. But he's never going to, it's going to be a negotiating tactic. It's not going to be put on like that.
I
Just letting
understand
you know.
that, but
Just letting you know.
there's already tariffs in place though. Okay, what I'm saying though is think about it like this. Okay, I'm gonna hand you a paycheck. Okay, you have to pay federal tax, possibly state tax, right? Depending on where you live in this country. Okay, all right. Then you have to pay sales tax on everything. You've already been taxed on the money one time. You've already paid taxes when you got paid. You know what I mean? So then you have to pay more taxes when you go get car tabs, right? To go drive your vehicle. You have to go pay money that's already been taxed on to go pay more taxes.
Right.
I'm saying
Well,
it's
he's been
never
talking
going to
about,
change. It's
unfortunately, a
never
lot of
gonna
those
change.
taxes are from the state, though. They're not from the federal government. Like gas taxes, those are from the states, not the federal government. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I understand that some of the taxes are state level, some are federal level. But I'm saying is your money overall that you get is already taxed on when you get paid. You pay
right. And that's why he
taxes.
wants to. That's why he wants to remove the taxes on overtime, which we agree on. He wants to remove the taxes on tips. He wants to get rid of the payroll tax for businesses. He wants to put more money in the pocket of people. And how do you supplement that? You could supplement it in a bunch of different ways. You could change the tax code a little bit at the end of the year. You hold on to more cash. You can increase deductions. You can decrease deductions. You can increase tariffs from certain countries on goods. You can decrease
Well-
tariffs. It has been proven time and time again, when you lower taxes, it does stimulate the economy and the government will make more tax revenue. That's Reaganomics in a nutshell. That's how it works. It's always worked that way. When they always increase taxes, that's when the economy comes down a little bit. And that's what happens typically when the Democrats get in office. They usually like to raise taxes. I don't want to get political. I'm just saying, like, China.
No, the best way to avoid being taxed on your pay is to not have an income though. Right? That's the biggest thing you are taxed on is earned income. When you go work at McDonald's or you go work at Microsoft or you go work somewhere, that is your biggest tax right there is earned income.
Right.
Good news.
Unfortunately, pretty much everybody has to do that though. But like if you have investments in real estate, you don't have to do that.
So High Root Farm said something that's pretty interesting. He says, you're neglecting the fact that when Trump implemented tariffs, 55 manufacturers came back to the U.S. When Biden reversed Trump's policies, they moved to Mexico, Vietnam, and Kazakhstan.
Well,
It was just to
but see,
incentivize. It's just to incentivize. I don't want to get into it too much because I don't want to. I know what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. Is that you're taxed at the level of your paycheck, and then you have to pay all these other things, and that's your only income to generate wealth and all the other stuff. So, but what
right. So
people
about
do,
45% of your money is after you pay your tax. 40% of your money that you do get is going to pay more taxes. And yeah, I get that what he said about, okay, his thing implemented this, right? And then when Biden took it away, did this. But see, that's going to be the whole problem forever, right? Because one party's going to say, hey, I'm going to implement this. It's going to be great for 3 or 4 years. Okay. Maybe longer if it's like a new run, right? Because the president could run back to back, right? Maybe 7 or 8 years.
Mhm.
Okay. But then someone else is going to come in and they could reverse everything that they just did, though, right?
Biden did. That's just what Biden did. And
shit,
I'm not
Gary.
I'm saying it happens. It's happened over time, though. Everywhere, every presidency happens like this when it changes hands.
So Crypto MB says, if they get rid of tax on tips or payroll tax, what spending are we cutting to make up for the deficit? That's a really good question, at least in the short term, right, Crypto MB? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that question, but I could tell you this, that the amount of money that the federal government spends, we can cut a significant amount that can make up for all these deficits. Like, we really could. I mean, guys, what was it like 3 streams ago, Chump? I was reading the list of like money that we spent on stuff.
Yeah.
Like you can cut out like hundreds of billions of dollars from the budget, okay, that could offset all these taxes. I mean, on average, the United States takes in about $4 trillion in taxes every year from the American population. That's a lot of money. Okay. What we're spending 4.9 or $5 trillion. So, I mean, we're spending more than we're taking in because they're just giving money to everybody and everything. Like Elon, this is going to be the biggest troll in the history of trolls. If Trump really does put him at the Department of Government Efficiency, and it's going to say DOGE on the podium, ultimate fucking troll.
Dude, it's going to be
That's what he
amazing.
called it.
It's going to
That
be
would
great.
be the ultimate troll. And listen, you want business guys running the country. The country's a business. It generates income. It generates a product. It gets traded. The United States is a business. It's a business. And you want people in business running the country. These guys can balance the sheet. That's just my opinion. But anyway, enough politics shit. What do we got going on here?
All right, go. So what's going on? Are you ordering it? Or is my wife ordering it?
I don't know.
Me neither.
You
All
said
right,
she was
We're
ordering
gonna
it.
iron
Is
this
my
out.
pocket you ordering it?
I don't know what's happening right now. We have a
Yeah.
little private chat going on, so I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going
You
on.
have a private chat about a pizza?
Yeah, we're trying. Well, his address and stuff. Trying to like keep it. Trying to figure
Oh
out like
my
what's a good
God.
place near him. Because Max,
Hey, listen.
look, Max looks so defeated. This poor son of a bitch. Look at him.
No,
is
he looks
fucking-
like a man on a mission,
he is
actually. You ever see
defeated.
Transporter? He looks like Jason Statham with a hat on. All right. That's what he looks like.
I'm sure he
what,
would say thank you.
What
Those are good movies, by the way.
They are good movies.
great movie. What did
Great movies.
what did Warren Buffett say? He said, "Hey, if you want to fix the spending problem or something," he says, just tell everybody in Congress that they lose their pay if something goes over 3%. What's the saying? What was it? Warren Buffett comment. Damn it! I'm gonna find this now
Oh my
because
God.
this was
I don't believe a lot what Warren says, but
no, but it's made a lot of sense. Warren Buffett.
he says, hey, diversify in the S&P 500, do your 10% thing. But if you watch exactly what he does not do anything that he says whatsoever. So it's always say one thing to the plebs and do what makes the most money in the background, right?
Was it GDP, Crypto Moro? Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, King, but he's also a multi-billionaire and he probably doesn't have to do those things anymore. And he just probably does more riskier or other things. I can't remember what he said, but he said something to the effect of if GDP falls below a certain percentage, then all sitting members of Congress don't get paid. Like, you know what I mean? He says, or something to the effect. I'm paraphrasing. Something like that. And he says, we'll fix the budget overnight.
All right.
Make lobbying illegal in the United States. There are so many things that we can do, okay, to prevent all this BS.
Yeah, but
we don't. It's just a money printing machine.
Listen,
Like
we're
you
gonna
said, King,
pause
it's all
this
about
quick.
money.
What kind of pizza should we order? What do you think Max likes?
Tell them to do a Bitcoin in
No. I'm just trying to get like a
pepperoni in
normal
the shape of a Bitcoin.
Do
Just
you think he likes pepperoni pizza? He's not like lactose tolerant, right? He can eat cheese. Like we're not gonna order him a fucking pizza.
No,
and
we
he
had
can't eat
cheese
it.
curds when we went to lunch a couple of weeks ago.
All right,
Yeah,
pepperoni
he's
pizza.
good on cheese.
Pepperoni. Just order him a pepperoni pizza. Half pepperoni, half cheese. There you go. He's done.
Let me
Or
read
half
this real quick.
sausage or something. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
This is the actual quote from Warren Buffett. He says, "You just passed a law that says that anytime there's a deficit of more than 3% of GDP, all sitting members of Congress are ineligible for re-election." There it is.
Yeah, but
Problem fixed.
the people that make the laws aren't going to vote that in because then they know how it works and they're not
of course
gonna
not.
agree to that.
Point.
Of course
I
not.
mean,
But
they're the ones that vote themselves a raise every year, or every couple of years too. You think they're going to do something that's going to fuck with their money? That's the whole point, is to break the fucking system. Because having them vote in the system is not going to happen because it fucks up their system.
So there's an app right now. It's called Autopilot. I saw this ad on the other day on Instagram where it tracks the investments of all politicians, right? And the most famous politician trader is Nancy Pelosi, right? Everybody knows this about her. You can actually invest. I believe you can. I haven't tried it yet. My buddy was telling me, but I believe you can either invest through the app and follow the exact trades that she makes.
Yeah. I heard about
my
that.
buddy
Too.
Chandler did that. It's probably who you heard it from. Is that
No. I
did
saw
that.
the ad. I saw the ad on
He
Instagram.
made
I
money
didn't.
doing that.
It was about an app.
He strictly just invested exactly what she did. You know what I mean?
Right. She pulled out. What happened? What was that shady ass thing she did with Nvidia? She pulled out like a month before, like Nvidia had some bad news and crashed. Like, get the fuck out of here. You can't. How are you not being investigated for insider trading? Like, that is a tall tale sign.
That's just it. She pays off the right people.
Terrible.
100%.
You
Terrible.
got to line the right pockets.
I
Can't
You
I
believe
gotta-
told
it. Join
you,
for office.
You
Screw
just-
everybody.
you need the reset button, a very strong reset button.
Yeah.
But it'll never happen, which
It's
is why I
happened
don't.
before.
Which is why I don't vote. It's not going to happen. Not in my lifetime, and not in any near lifetime. It's
No.
too corrupted, and it's too embedded.
Right. And that's, yeah.
What's up, Rondi?
I just sent a picture of my card, hon. So use that. There you go. Okay. Yeah, Domino's it is. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, Geek of All Trades, for your help.
Is he still on
Mr.
the phone?
Rondi, good to see you, buddy. He is still fighting with fucking Uber or
Let me see. This is ridiculous. I send the people to your house and you
I've
tell
never
me
been
that
on the
I
phone
can't
this
eat my
long.
own food. What is going on? I mean, it's ridiculous. I order here from all the time. The customer service is awful. I mean,
Just
you got to
order
be kidding me.
Domino's.
Like, this is awful. It's really bad. Why, though? Why does it have to be that bad? It's ridiculous. The more and more you people do this, no one's going to order from your platform. Now, I'm looking for a new job. If you guys are hiring, I can help as a regional director in this area and give you guys a hand. I'm kidding. All right, I can't. I'm
Poor
done. He's
Max.
pissed. I don't want him to get mad at me.
Poor Max. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna send some Domino's to his house. Just listen. Just order it. All right. Send it. Thank you. Thanks, hon.
Something.
Whatever. It's worth the $20 to make Max happy tonight. All right. I know he's had a rough week, a rough couple days. Anyways. Again, if anybody's just joining, link in the pinned comment is a GoFundMe. Please, if you guys can help at all, that would be amazing. Somebody very close to me, unfortunately, lost their life yesterday. So, yeah, I'm trying to help out the family as best I can. It would be very, very, I'd be grateful if you guys could. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Any questions in the chat? Please feel free to ask. Miner of all coins. Damn, how expensive was that pizza he ordered? No, I think he ordered Chipotle, but I'm not ordering him Chipotle. We're just gonna go with the pizza place and have it delivered. It's a lot easier. Let's see. There was a better pizza shop nearby. I don't know anything near wherever he lives. So my wife's got the address. She's the boss. She's doing all the dirty work. So that's that. Do I take Caspa? I mean, I could take it and just give them the money. If anybody wants to donate crypto, yeah, just I guess DM me in Discord and that's fine. I'll do that and I'll just I'll convert it and give them the cash or whatever. So that's fine too. Thank you, Snake, for asking. Let's see if I did a poll. Wait, if I did a poll, if I had to do it over again, first I would buy land and pay it off, and second do solar, tech, mine crypto. Oh, then mine crypto, you meant to say. Nice. Yeah, you know what? The land thing is awesome. I have some land up north. The solar thing, it's a lot to invest into. To get what you need to get for mining, it's a lot to invest into. That's just to be honest. Like, it's nice dipping my toes in. I like the whole being off-grid type deal, but it's very hard to sustain, especially on shitty days. Do you know what I mean? In the winter, right. I don't know how crazy it's going to be in the winter. We're going to have to see.
Sorry, real quick. I just want to show you guys the app before I forget. So this is, hold on.
That's Pornhub. I mean,
Autopilot investment app where you can track the politicians.
Oh, okay.
I'm downloading it right now. I want to see how it works.
Yeah. What the hell? Screenshot that. Send it to me. Was it autopilot? What?
It just says autopilot investment app. Just put in autopilot in the store. I want to see how this works. You can choose a politician to follow their portfolio.
Why wouldn't you follow Nancy Pelosi? Get the fuck out of here. Why wouldn't you do that? You're a winner immediately.
You never know.
It's probably the opposite, so you get fucked and she just gets everything out.
She gets more money. Yeah.
100%.
No, I watched it. There was a podcast in the advertisement. This guy was on a podcast and he says they've been trying to like shut this app down, but I'm legally allowed to do it because it's all public info and they can't shut it down. And it says that was months ago. He says now it's been running full steam with no issues. And he goes, people are just they know, and he says people have no faith in anything. The politicians are corrupt. They're going to make tons of money with trade. Yep, that's it.
I'm downloading it right now.
Yep. He's right. He said, he goes, I created this app. Why not do this?
See what happens. Why not? Let's see. If you're on grid with solar, you can value engineer some power to mining shed off grid. Yeah, so Smash Like Bros, yes. You know what? So you can grid tie your solar setup for sure, but you need somebody legally to be able to install it, right? Like an electrician, you need a licensed person. And then you need to grid tie it. Obviously, you need the proper steps with the utility company.
I think there's permits for it, right?
There's
Yeah,
a
you
lot of
just need to
different
get
permits
past
you need to go
the
through.
red tape. That's
Yeah.
the kicker. Just get past the red tape.
Right.
Hey, Chump.
I
quick
mean-
question. Sorry. Oh, go ahead, King. Go ahead.
Oh,
You guys
I
are,
mean,
hold on,
I
Max
was-
has got a finger out.
I was just gonna talk
He's
about
waving
solar.
the finger,
Oh,
dude.
well.
He's doing the.
Oh, the finger. He is pissed. When the finger
Motherfucker.
comes up, he's fucking pissed. So what do we do? What do we do when we hear Jim Cramer talk? You know who Jim Cramer is. What
Yeah,
do
we
what does everybody do? Right? What do we do?
But it would say Jim, just like that.
What do we do, Geek, when we hear Jim Cramer talk?
Yeah, we do the opposite.
Yeah, it's
Right.
absolutely the opposite.
This is an option on the fucking app.
No, it's not.
The opposite of that's awesome.
Oh, hold on. It's inverse Kramer.
Yeah, the inverse Kramer. That's
Inverse
alright.
Kramer. How much, dude? If I was Jim Cramer and I saw this, I would think, man, if Pelosi is up 48% this year. Inverse Kramer is up 56%. Michael Burry is up 20%, and DC Insider's up 11%.
That's crazy.
Inverse Kramer, dude. Imagine being the guy that goes on TV and everything you say, people do the opposite, and they're winning, and they're up 56%.
And he still has a job.
He still has
Best
a job. They just have a job because he gets the ratings. That's the only reason he's got the job, not because he's right.
Dude, I gotta
Wow.
put in like all my
Yeah.
information for this shit just to show me that.
Inverse Kramer.
That's funny. That's great.
I lost it when I saw that.
That's great. I think my wife's in the middle of ordering the pizza. Somebody asked if we got him food yet. No, we didn't. I think it's
She's got Hey, King, you ready for this?
He's really
Nancy
getting into
Pelosi.
this.
She's got 27% in Nvidia, 19% in Apple, 13% in a company AVGO. I don't know what that is. 10% in Google, another 8% in a
Oh.
company called PanW. Microsoft, she's got 7%.
Fuck.
Amazon, 4%. 3% in Tesla, and she's got a very small amount in Disney. The other companies, I don't know
Hey,
what
Geek,
they are.
put Max's
AVGO
phone number.
Broadcom.
Put Max's phone number in the private chat. They're
I
asking
don't
for
know
it.
it. I don't think I have it.
I have it here.
Hawk,
You want it?
text
I
it
got
to
it.
me.
All right, hold on. Well, I can text it to your.
Or whatever.
I mean,
just
I
text
don't
my
know.
wife.
Do I
Okay.
have? I don't have pocket.
A lot of those companies are just technology companies, so that
Yeah.
doesn't surprise me.
Hold on.
I have
Hang on.
Tesla and Nvidia and some Intel and AMD as myself. So I mean,
Mhm.
Apple's a really popular one though. Apple pays an okay dividend, so Apple's a good investment.
Verizon pays a really good dividend, and they've only increased it the last 15 years every year.
You know how much Warren made off
That's
his
awesome.
dividends from
It
Coca-Cola?
even connects your brokers for you.
Yeah, isn't
So
that
you
crazy?
can using Robinhood or Webull, Charles Schwab.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
that is insane.
Huh.
Can you invest directly on the app?
It links to your broker. I don't think it probably sends signals to the broker app
Chump, take your
that
phone.
then does the
Thank you.
huh.
Robinhood's okay. I have like a small amount of money on there, like
Snake says, Hawk,
$500.
you would have been up 44% if you bought Turbo. Yeah,
Wait,
I hear you,
bought
man.
Turbo. What?
What's
Yeah,
Turbo?
like crypto Turbo. He
That
mentioned
stupid
it
meme
like
coin.
I think last week or the week before. I missed out on two big ones. Black Sales told me to buy this Hemule coin, and it went up like 300% right after he told me, and I was like, I
Hemule?
don't know. Yeah, it's called Hemule or Hemule
Never
or
heard of
something.
it.
the issue with buying
Mean
those
something.
like coins that are just gonna like pump, man, is like I'm gonna be honest, I don't have the time to sit there and watch it to time it to sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am way too busy.
Hmm.
Like I've like been a troll underneath a rock with my Linux training. So it's just like I would totally, if you told me to go buy that, I would have just missed it, and I would be the sucker holding the bag,
Fine.
essentially. So
Right. Financial failure. Turbo really didn't move too much. I mean, it's up, yeah, a little bit from when it was like a couple weeks ago, but yeah, it's still down from overall if you've had it for a while.
I heard Webull was a Chinese company, though. Is that true?
Isn't it like a
So,
trading
do you know?
platform?
Yeah, I heard they were a Chinese
Yeah,
company. I'm not sure.
I don't know anything about them.
I don't know if
I
anyone
I
in
don't think
chat
they can
knows.
be if they're. I don't think they can be if they're brokering in the United States, right?
Well, no, there are Chinese companies that are on the New York Stock Exchange.
Well, yeah, Webull is the broker though, not the company on the exchange.
I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer.
Oh yeah, Webull is owned by Hunan Fumi Information Technology, a Chinese holding company.
Oh, I was gonna say that's
They're probably
totally
the
not
parent
Chinese.
company. Yeah,
It's totally not Chinese.
No,
no,
it's not Chinese.
not at all.
Oh, that's great. All right.
No,
Let
and
me see.
received backing from Xiaomi. Nice, wonderful. Just take all my money out of that real quick. Hold on.
Now, see, I thought you could. Oh, look, it's got Citadel Tracker too is up 33%. Then they have their own, but you have to connect it to a. It doesn't tell you. Select Pelosi Tracker. No, you have to connect it to your.
Select Pelosi tracker.
Yeah, but then you have to connect it to the. I mean, I have Webull. I mean, just because it's Chinese doesn't mean anything. But
Yeah, I've used it for years.
yeah, Webull's been
Use
good.
Webull,
I like
yeah?
their platform.
I
Really?
use Robinhood.
Yeah,
So
Robinhood.
They're a stock app.
Yeah, they're stocks. A stock.
Yeah, it's
broker
like an
app.
exchange. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Robinhood. I used Robinhood early on, but it's like very like what's the word?
I didn't like
They-
Robinhood. It
They
felt.
made a lot of improvements recently, and plus they also have
Have
like
they?
when you load up cash on there, right? You earn 5.5% on it.
Hmm, interesting.
So I don't know. I kind of like it. I have
Yeah,
quite a
inverse
bit of waste
disclaimer.
His
management.
picture is literally upside down.
That's best. I love it.
That's so
It's up
funny.
56% for the year. That's wow.
Insane.
It's more than Pelosi. She's 48.
They got Michael Burry
That's
on there
alright.
too, which was pretty cool.
20% up with him, and DC Insider is 11% in 3 months. That's crazy. She ordered it. All right, she ordered the pizza. Sweet. Max, he's getting heated.
Man.
The hat is coming off a little bit. He's fucking pissed.
He's getting hot underneath there, man. He's getting tired of yelling.
I wonder what like
Jesus.
what like
He
I'm not
must
trying
really
to be funny,
wanted that
but what
fucking
is
burrito.
taking so long? Why is he on the phone for that long though? Like
I
what
would
what
be.
could he be?
I would just tell them to F off, man. He's like, I'm gonna shove this burrito right up your. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. She said she should have it text him when it's 2 minutes away. LMFAO. Yeah, you totally should have them text him when the pizza's 2 minutes away. He's gonna be completely shocked.
You should have paid extra to have the driver sing like "Happy Birthday" or something when he pulls up or something funny.
Bring some balloons.
Just-
He's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" That's awesome.
Yeah, no, he's definitely on the phone with the food place. He ain't yelling at anybody like that.
Look, I'll tell you this about Max. He will get on the phone and he will. They're going to give him a bunch of free stuff for this. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He's going to
100%.
get like a
Well,
$200
He
credit.
just got a free
on
pizza
Uber.
out of me for it. So I mean, hey, he's making out like a bandit tonight.
he's gonna have like a $250 credit from Uber Eats or something.
Now I kind of like. How long did they say, hon? Did they say how long the pizza was gonna take? Because I can't wait. I want to put him on big screen when he goes to get the pizza. I really don't want to stay on all night. They say like a half hour or something. That'd be nice.
Probably get like 20, 30 minutes.
Hey, that'd be
Yeah.
cool. It's pretty quick.
No, I don't Pocket, I don't think so. I think he's on the phone with the food place.
Let's see.
I don't think so. I mean, he's displaying anger and the finger came up. He's definitely talking to a service company.
Oh, he was. Yeah,
100%.
dude. He. That finger was so stern.
I mean, it was like it was stiff too. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like, flimsy. It was like, hey, y'all, you
That's
gonna
what she said.
Touche.
flimsy?
Touche. Mr. Vinny, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. You don't have to do that. I appreciate it. Max Pizza Fund. Let's celebrate their 10th super chat on a live stream. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But guys, again, if you guys feel the need to donate, please go to the GoFundMe and donate up there. I appreciate that more. But thank you so much, Vinny. I really do appreciate it either way. Let's see. 56. What did he say? Did you put hangry? Oh, well, for the name? That would have been funny as shit. Oh, hey, he's back. Hold on. Here he is. Here he is. Hi, Max.
He's muted.
Oh, that's not on me though. That's him this time. There we go. Welcome back, bro.
Fuckers.
I went.
So,
I
the short
pulled
story-
you back up, and I saw you like this, and I was like, "Dude, the finger's out. He's fucking pissed." I was like, "I'm
here's
putting
the
him back
thing.
down there."
There's two things. I'll keep it short. The driver stole my food.
I
told you.
That's
I
what,
talked
dude.
to-
Hawk was just saying that people do that. That's so
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Stole my
Fuck
food.
up.
My
Mhm.
problem is the fact that the driver is able to cancel the order,
Mm-hmm.
then says, "I don't speak English."
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. You're a
course.
freaking DoorDash people. You should have Spanish-speaking customer service reps.
Yeah,
Are you
for
kidding
sure.
me?
For
Wow.
sure.
Wow.
Yeah. So everybody was like punting the whole damn thing. I
Yeah.
got on the phone and I gave freaking Chipotle. I read him the riot act. I said, look, I order my food and I expect it to get it. I didn't cancel the order. DoorDash did. DoorDash cancels the order for whatever reason. It should be seamless to me.
Right.
Hey, send me an email saying, sorry, your order's been delayed. Your new delivery time is such and such. That's all I care about.
Right.
That's what I want.
Right.
Make it freaking seamless. No, they're like, sorry, we're gonna refund your order. Like, wait a minute, what changed?
Well, that's
I
what
No,
they
I'm
do.
still
my food.
hungry.
I still want my food.
Right.
You're
Right.
just gonna do that. And then if you complain enough, then they say, fine, we'll give you a free entree. I didn't call to get a fucking free entree. I called to get my goddamn food. I told them that. So don't give me a free entree. It's not what I called about. I want you guys to fix your system.
Right.
Oh, well, you can provide the feedback to the restaurant. The restaurant's not the problem. They made the food. They rely on the system provided by Chipotle.
So what
They're
happened?
not the problem.
Are they? Did you get ordered food or what? What happens?
It's supposed to be here in, I don't know, 5 minutes.
All right, cool. We're gonna have to stay online. See if your food shows up.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. I can't believe they can do that. That's insane.
Wow.
Question
They
is,
can just
though,
steal your food
I
and
have
shit.
this-
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's more like now 20 minutes now.
Oh man,
Okay.
that's all right. We'll stay on.
Did
I think it's
you
gonna be
order a
good.
burrito? I just want to know that because the driver's in trouble.
I did not. I ordered a burrito bowl.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's crazy though.
Just
Well,
like,
Max, you've had a one hell of a day, huh?
yeah. Well, I even told her. I said, look, you literally did this. You guys did this to me on the absolute freaking worst possible day you could have done it to me. I said,
Rains of course.
it's just
Right. Yeah, it's you're not wrong.
first world problems. I get it, but
See,
just
I'm
wanted to get
suspicious.
some food.
I'm
It's-
suspicious because if I call a company and I berate them off of that, I'm afraid to order from there because I'm gonna wake up with like a Band-Aid in my burrito or something.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well,
Like-
again, when you're talking about a chain, I never got mad at the restaurant.
I'm just
I
You
know.
called corporate. You didn't call the restaurant. You called corporate.
Well, I called the restaurant, but I didn't berate them because they weren't the problem.
Mm.
They're like, literally, I called them up. They're like, yeah, I know what you ordered. You ordered a chicken bowl, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I handed it to the driver. He's like, I handed it to the driver. I said, did you look at his phone? He's like, yeah. And he says, on top of it, nobody else has come to pick up the order.
Mm.
So it's like, that was the driver.
Oh yeah, so it was him. Yeah.
that dude's eating your burrito bowl right now, and he's like, "Man, this shit was good."
This stuff is fire.
Yeah, I'm sure he
Out of
is.
order.
But I can tell you that I made sure that DoorDash, because DoorDash was like, well, he said, no, do not go there. He stole the food. I want that in the report. There is nothing in there that suggests anything else. I talked to the restaurant. The restaurant said they handed him the food. They read me my order without saying who I even was.
56 says the dude's on the toilet already.
Yeah, it's come and gone, man. It's over.
Oh, that is so funny. 56.
That is so true about Chipotle too.
It is so true.
I don't know. I don't have that problem. I
It's so
like
good.
Chipotle food.
It's so good. So worth it.
Oh
But
my
that's the thing
God.
is, I don't get sour cream.
That's
I don't
so
get
funny.
guac. I just get the basics: rice, meat, tomato, and cheese. That's it.
There you go. That's
No, you
so
don't get the
funny.
corn salsa.
No, I do not. Oh, the corn salsa would. Yeah, that would be bad. That'd be really bad.
They light you up, man. Call the fire
Good shit
department.
right there. That's good shit.
Oh, the corn salsa, is that what gets you? Oh, dude, I love
No,
that stuff.
the
good stuff.
That's
Right
what
there,
gets
yeah.
you, dude.
Yeah.
the sour. What is that? I don't even the white shit. I
Sour
don't put it
cream?
on.
My
Yeah, the
food's
sour
here.
cream. There it is. Yeah, I don't touch
I
that
don't get
shit
it
with
with
a
that.
10-foot pole.
Really? Oh, it's so good.
No way, bro.
Hey guys, listen, don't say anything about the pizza though. I want to see what happens when this door rings. It'll be fucking great. I just told my wife to call back and make sure the tip's taken care of. So, so he doesn't feel like a dink. So, don't say nothing. Everybody in chat, shut up. We ordered him a pizza too. It's gonna be great. Anyways. All right. We're gonna talk about something.
Is it a Bitcoin? Is it a Bitcoin pizza?
No,
Or
I
our
don't think
pizza?
No. Wait. There
Nice.
it is. Oh, it's gonna be the guy. He ate half of it and brought
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to
How
miss it all
funny?
day.
Hold on. Oh, never mind.
What the fuck?
You never saw Horrible
Yeah.
Bosses?
No, yeah.
Remember they were in the back of the police car and they were basically ratting themselves out when the cop was driving them to jail, and one of them just starts going,
Oh my god, that was great.
oh,
That was so funny.
Yeah.
no, that's
That
great.
was a great movie. Max,
That's
that was
that's $36 bowl I ever ate.
$36.
Well, because it was $18 to have it delivered and everything, but I had to pay for it twice.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, they're supposed
They're
to
gonna
refund
refund
it
him.
if I actually get it refunded.
That's the
$36
thing is-
dollars for a fucking
See, that's
for
the
a,
other thing is
for a
too,
bad
is
night's
like
sleep.
with the Uber
He's gonna be
Eats.
shitting.
Yeah, with Uber Eats, it's like you got to wait like 3 days to get like your
Yeah. They take
Your
forever to
money back.
refund it. Yeah.
yeah, it sucks.
And then you forget all about it.
Goddamn.
The next time you use it, you're like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. They fucked up. At least that's how I did it.
It reminds me of Lethal Weapon. I think it was Lethal Weapon 2, where what's the short guy who's like
Joe
"Back
Pesci.
like Tyson." Yeah, Pesci. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, never go through the drive-through. They fuck you. They fuck you. They fuck you.
Oh, man. Yeah, I get worried, man. Like I'm always nice to people in like deliveries and stuff because I don't know, bro. Like people are. I don't know. I saw some bad shit, man. There was a couple things that I saw, and I don't. I don't know. I have one friend that somebody ate like half of his hamburger or something, or like the half that was cut, and then they left, and he went to open it, and he called, made a big deal, and I'm like, I'm not eating my food after that. Like I'm throwing it in. There's a couple times where I looked at like deliveries from Uber Eats, they look a little suspect. I just threw it in the trash. Like, I don't know, man. I get a little weird about that shit. Because some companies they don't seal it. You know what I mean? Like some delivery, like we do at the restaurant, we have the Uber Eats tape that goes over the bag. So if the driver tampered with it, the tape would rip. It's that
Right.
It's a certain special type of tape. But like most companies don't, man. Like they could take the lid right off of it and just, hey man, there you go. You know,
Right.
Vinny Del Greco, 2 Utes. Yeah, they don't know what movie that is, Vinny.
Did you
I know
ever
what
see?
movie that is.
Sorry. Did you ever see that guy that's on he does like shorts and stuff, and he's like he messes with people and he delivers their food. He'll be like, oh, did you get the so and so fries or whatever? He's like eating them out of the bag as he's talking to them, and they're like and they're looking at him like, yeah, and then he pulls out the shit he's eating and he like goes and hands it to him. He's like, just kidding, that's mine. He's like, here you go, and he gives them the food. But they get like really upset at first. They're like, what the fuck? Like, you just give me half a sandwich? Like, this dude, he like takes it out. And he like takes a big bite and then gives it to them. Like it's a riot. Dude's actually funny.
Edward Wong, what's up, man? He says, it's chum change. I've seen you cry twice now. Once when you talked about killed yourself eating something too hot and spicy, and again with hot crypto cacawing.
Dude, that cacawing, that got me so bad. That was awful.
Funny. The movie's funny.
Yes,
The
it
movie's
is
very
funny as shit. And I knew exactly what you were doing, and it was just a freaking riot. Nerd Things and More, thank you for the $2 super chat. He said length of time for let's see, KRC 20 token logo to appear. Dude, mine, so the HODL
I said
token.
minutes. I responded. It takes a few minutes to appear.
Wait, what?
You mean when you? I'm sorry. Does he mean minting one,
I
or
think
does
it means
he
when
mean
you
like
deploy
creating
it.
one?
I think it means when you deploy it. So when you deploy
it takes minutes.
No.
For the logo to show
A
up.
couple
when
days.
you-
He didn't ask the logo, did he?
Yeah.
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 The
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Tokyo
misread the
logo
question.
is here.
It could take days. Sorry. I meant the. I actually had to submit it twice actually to get the logo to show up. Which
Does
was
it cost
weird.
anything to have it implemented?
No.
You just upload it.
Actually, if you guys watch my video, I put the link to the Google form in the description.
Yeah. Yep. He did.
Thanks.
Let's see. What was the
Go
name you
subscribe,
made,
hit the like
Chump?
button.
I made Snake. You know what? Go watch my video, bro. God damn it. No, Hodl and Pocket. I made 2 different coins. One was to the wife, and the
If
other
I had
one
any
was
more
just...
tasks, I'd make another
Oh,
one,
yeah.
and I would create a Twitter page, and I would tell nobody nothing.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be the
Cool.
next one. You guys give me some good names. Oh, actually, you
No.
know what? 56 made ramen. He made ramen. Yep, I gotta get some of that. I
Oh, he
forgot.
made ramen.
He
Good
did.
one.
I told him.
Yes,
yeah,
high
to do that.
root. I've been making quite a lot of videos lately.
You what?
No, he said you make videos.
Oh, being facetious. Oh my god. All right, guys, any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. We are hanging out for at least another 15 minutes, I think.
Did you see Nice Hash has a Docker miner now?
Oh, let's talk
That
about
just
that.
came out? Yeah. So I mean, it's a miner that runs in a Docker container.
They've had it for a while. I was trying to get it to work with Fast as being like a background. Never got it to work.
Oh shit, why did the stream layout get messed up? Thank you for telling me that. Sorry. I don't know why that was, because I freaking closed the thing. Apologize. Thank you. Thank you for fixing telling me that, Scott.
They do have it to where you could also run the Docker when me and Go were talking, I heard something about VAS. It says here you could run it as an idle job in VAS.
Yeah.
King's
They
kids
don't
are
work
jumping on the bed. I heard the springs.
Well,
I was like, what was that noise?
That's why he muted and turned his,
He was like,
his
"You
camera off. He
motherfucker."
was chewing their ass out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck down off the bed.
See a kid thrown across the screen like, woo!
Oh, that was great, dude.
Here
Tonight
comes,
has
here
been
comes
a
a
riot
kid
of
flying
a
across
stream.
the screen. Yeah.
You guys are killing me. So funny.
Any Locotech news? Asked the Travelers.
Ooh, that's
I
a
don't
good
think
question.
so.
No, what the fuck?
Not that I've heard.
I think they did say something about creating an ASIC, though. I don't know.
Well,
Ben
I think
kind
you gotta
of.
make the fucking chip first, but yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
They talked about that before too, though. They said after they do script, they're going to focus on SHA-256, but they've still got to make the chip first. And they were working on it at Disrupt, at least when I talked to him. Like Christian, I think was his name. And I was talking to him, and he was telling me about the trouble they had with the first couple of chips that came from the press. That it was pressed wrong and it was shorting itself out, and they had to really tap into it and like figure out what the issue was. But I think they said Q1 in 2025.
Yeah, I got to tell you though, Goat. I like Ben. He's a nice guy. I still don't understand that commercial.
What commercial?
Did you see the Locotech commercial?
Mhm.
Me and Max watched it, and it's like a doomsday style, like
Oh yeah, I did see that. I
everything
don't
is
know.
going to shit. But hey, guess what? I got a Locotech miner in my house, and I'm doing fine. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
where? Like the commercial just didn't like. I don't understand with the whole idea. When Chump gets back, we can pull up the commercial. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it just. I don't understand. I put it on my channel. Chump, did you see the commercial for hold on, he's got to plug his headphones in. Hey, did you see the commercial for Locotech?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No. Why?
Okay, so pull this up, please. Go to Locotech, whatever.org, I think it is. Or .com, whatever their website is. And look at their commercial for Locotech. It's like the weirdest thing. Like it's like a doomsday commercial, but at the end of it, the guy sitting on the couch is like, "Hey, I'm okay because I have a Locotech." It's like I don't know. It was weird, right? Travels.
Oh,
It was weird.
this?
Play this, please play this. Just play it. It's the weirdest thing.
I remember this. Yeah.
Man, the world sucks right now. I want to go ahead and put some music on. Music on. If I got my local tech, everything's great. Yeah, I'll just dance because I got local tech. I'm fine. The world's burning down, but I got my script miners at home.
Hey, even this one, he got you to play the commercial on our stream, didn't he?
Yes, I understand that marketing aspect, but what the hell does that have? Look, if I'm a member of the community, I'm looking at this going.
It's how do I get eyes on this thing? And that's what they did.
Hire a celebrity.
This is cheaper.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe right. It's just so bizarre. It is, Scott. It's just a bizarre, like, I don't know. That'd be like, me doing the Terra hosting ad with talking about pharmaceuticals or something. But hey, you take a lot of drugs and stuff for your ailments. That's bad. But if you send your ASIC to Terra, we got you covered. Life's better.
Max, how was your bowl?
I don't know. I inhaled it, so
it's all gone. You ate it all.
Oh, it was good. I ate it all. Yeah.
Oh Jesus. God damn.
I was.
Dude, you're like my buddy. I'm like, did you taste it, bro? Like, this is not. Right. How did you eat it that fast? Like, what the hell?
No, it was good. It was definitely good.
Every time my buddy eats, I literally look at him like, I'm not gonna take it away. Like, you don't have to eat it that fast. Like, Jesus Christ.
Hold on, Chump. Bring that site back up.
Okay, it's still up. Yeah.
Oh no, there's something new on it.
Go back to the main page.
Scroll up.
Yeah, at the top. Okay, so it says batch 2 coming soon. Where's batch 1?
Wait, what? Sorry.
Right there at the top.
Batch
it says
coming soon. Oh.
Yeah. Are they taking more pre-orders now for another batch? But batch 1 hasn't been.
That's a good point.
Delivered that I know of.
Chump, can you right click on that PCB? Now go to open image in new tab. Scroll in a little bit. All right. So to all the people who know this, because I don't, does this look real?
No.
No.
No, not at all.
I don't know because I'm just saying.
Sure. Yeah.
Nope. That doesn't look real at all.
Like not the actual. Okay, hold on. I know the image doesn't look real, but does this look like something that could be produced impossible?
That's
it. Yeah. I mean, you could. I mean,
it would have to be like this thick though. Like not.
Well, hold on. So they showed the board, the prototype board, not the ones that we got in DC, but like the actual board that they were working on, and it's 2 layers. So they have the PCB, they've got a heat sink in between it, and then they've got another board on top of that. That's probably like a control board type of thing, or at least they did. That was on the thing they had on Twitter. Yeah, see, there's fan headers, and I mean, this could be like the start of a real design or part of it.
Yeah.
This is definitely a rendering.
Yeah,
but yeah, I can see.
I'm just talking about the design. I'm not the rendering. I know it's a rendering. I meant was the design. Like, does this design look like something that would be on their units?
I mean, it's possible,
I think so.
But damn, those basic chips are really close together.
They'd have to be thick as shit. I think this whole
thing. They'd have to be. Yeah.
Well, the
board would have to be thicker.
Yeah, it would have to be.
They said the USB on it was going to be USB-C, and that's a USB-A. Yeah, they do have 2 power bands.
Yep.
And they have PCIe X1, which doesn't have traces on it, but
nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I think that could
totally
a little bit of difference, but that could totally be a real board or a real design for a board.
I don't know. I think it's gonna look way different when it comes out. Like, it sucks because those guys, they're such good guys. They really are. Genuinely good guys. I like Ben. I just don't know what's going on with the whole thing. Smoke and mirrors, says J Rose. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not.
I don't know.
He disclosed his investments though.
He did.
Like, yeah, he has it. I think they raised like $40-something million, something crazy.
He's not
number.
a liar. He's straight out and honest as far as
I just don't understand. Like,
it's
if
crazy.
you had this kind of money,
so
why
on top
wasn't
of that,
a prototype done?
On top of that, this company is also partial owners of a Litecoin pool now, or a couple of pools, but at least one. What is it? PowerPool. Yeah, PowerPool.io. So that could be another source of income that they're using to fund this stuff. But I just found it interesting that they're like, oh, batch 2 coming soon. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened to batch 1?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it was like when Panda originally got the numbers, I think, of like how many you had to order, and it was 333 minimum at one point. And that
Dude,
came
what?
out to like it
Yeah.
was like $400,000 or something, $370,000, like right around there. And yeah, I don't know. A hobbyist says, I think Locotech just put the cart before the horse about 2 years too early. Either that or they went too early on promotion. I think that was they got excited, and I think Ben actually did say something to this effect, where he just kind of got excited and he wanted to tell everybody what he was doing. And when you do that and you don't have a prototype or any working you're going to be met with scrutiny almost every time. Like
Yeah. I mean, it's
you
hard
can't say you have a cure for something or something different and then not show anybody anything in 2 years, like over 2 years. So I mean,
Now we got
again,
the
not a bad guy.
L9.
I think that was just a bad decision on his part. You know what I mean? But
It's crazy because like you gotta, dude, you're mining, you're racing time all the time. Like you have to get this shit out quick, or somebody's gonna undercut
Well, and
you.
it's that process has been expedited too. I mean, like think about the ASIC game 3 years ago. Way different than it is today. We're getting new ASICs every month. And it's being more and more efficient, even on algorithms that don't require that much efficiency. Like the old, the Bitcoins and the Litecoins, they're taking, several months to come out with the newest, latest, greatest, because it doesn't fucking matter. But these like Alephium and Caspa and fucking Radiant now, and some of these other ASICs, like every month it's something new. And then a couple weeks later, it's another something new from a different OEM. So yeah, it is. Oh, fuck, 100%. And these guys are sandbagging for sure. There's 100% ASICs that are in development that are 3 times what that AL1 is right now.
Oh,
that they're just they're sandbagging. They're just fucking selling us the crumbs, and they're mining with the good shit.
Yep. I mean, dude, look at that. What's the hash rate? Lithium hash rate right now. Refresh 14.09 petahashes. It's climbing. Look at this. Look at F2 pool. It's freaking jumping up. I mean, all these, AL1s are getting delivered and stuff, but yeah, it's nuts.
There is an avenue though for profitability with doing these. It's all about timing, and I think Fully Electric, Greater Good Mining, these are guys that have examples of where they've made tons of money getting in early, and taking the shot. I mean, Greater Good bought those he bought the KS1s, KS0, and Fully Electric too. The first batch got them on and really got it. And the problem is the
Look at this at 30 cents. My AL2 is not even making money. I was like making $1.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane to look at.
That's at 30 cents. That's what I'm paying. Look at. Like, because my solar system's off right now, so I just wanted to see.
Put it at 10 cents.
Yeah, let me see.
It's probably making it better than that. But AL Box 2 Plus.
Jeez, I'm making 280.
Yeah, that's. You got to get in early, man.
Click on that. What was it a month ago? Or fucking 3 weeks ago?
It was like $10. It was like $9 for the AL0. Where's AL0?
Yeah, now they're going to be giving away these like they gave away the mini Doge 3. That's just sitting there as a paperweight.
Yeah, it's like you ain't joking. I'm hoping things come back. Oh, here it is, AL0. 179. That's it. Jesus Christ. The only saving grace is the low wattage on these, man. That's really it.
Yeah.
The only saving grace, and it's like if you're low power, cool. It's like a good entry miner, but like spending that money, it's just crazy.
Now I had this conversation with a client the other day where he's asking me, a potential new client, he's asking me about Caspa ASICs, and I said, Caspa, the ASICs for Caspa are the only ASICs that I've ever seen that have only depreciated in value. They have never gone up. Now, there are situations where Bitcoin machines can appreciate in value, obviously with the price of Bitcoin, right? You could buy an S21 XP right now, right around $6,000, 270. Bitcoin hits 80, 90K, that will appreciate in value. It just will. Bitcoin hits 100, 150. Those machines, the later machines are going to appreciate, and then they'll start to trickle down. It's like this S curve. You got to catch it before it starts coming down. Caspa doesn't have an S curve with ASICs. It's only been a straight decline. The minute you buy it, it's like a car. It's not worth anything. It's 30% less, and it's going to continue to go that way. And all Caspa ASICs have depreciated. There has been no Caspa ASIC release to date that has appreciated its value after it has been released or used.
Well,
It's the emissions, obviously, but
of course, and we haven't seen it in a bull run yet. I mean, Caspa's still too young; it hasn't been through a bull run, so it could pump like crazy and go up to $3-4 or more, you know. And then all of these machines are going to be worth their weight in gold.
it could.
While it's up there,
But-
and then it's going to come back down again in the next bear market, and then all the machines are going to. It'll be that same cycle, but it has to show significant price appreciation for that to
That's
happen.
like-
Whereas Bitcoin's like 5%, 8% increase, 15%. The machines are really going to be worth more, where Caspa's got to do like a fucking 15x.
The problem is that when you spend the money on these units and you invest, like again, this guy was new in the mining when it came into ASICs, and he's like, I really like Caspa. The profitability looks good, right? Hold on, I got to answer this comment. Brian says no BTC ASIC has gone up in price in Caspa's lifetime. Yeah, because Caspa hasn't been around in a bull run yet. And bull run, you buy low in the bear runs for BTC ASICs and you sell them in the bull run. That's where they appreciate. I don't know. Caspa's emission schedule is so aggressive. By the time the bull run takes full effect, if they don't have the price discovery you're talking about, those emissions are going to be so low that the profitability might not even be there. It's a fact. It's way more of a gamble. He asked me, he goes, if you were going to get into mining and you really wanted to do it, what are the safest plays as far as ASIC mining goes? In my opinion, and I said, this is just my opinion, you make your own decision, do your own research. Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Doge mining have been consistent. Okay. Litecoin and Doge more than anything, actually.
So the whole bear market, dude, they've been profitable.
The L7 has never lost profitability unless you were at like 50 cents kilowatt hour.
Right.
Like, which is ridiculous. Most people are not even that high.
Mhm.
I mean, Chump's the highest I've ever seen at like 30.
It's fucking awful.
So, and
It's so
even at
awful.
30, I bet you the L7 still bringing in a profit. So
it was
close,
it was borderline. That's why I sent it to you.
but still 30 cents. I mean, majority of Americans are less than half
It
of
was
that.
it
So,
was more the sting when I opened the electric bill that I had to like sell everything to pay it.
yeah, it
It's
sucks.
like-
There's no point at that
yeah,
point.
no, that's the
And-
more of the problem.
And that's why we have it hosted for you. Thank you. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
shout out to our
that being
hosting.
said, the L9 I told him would be the safest play to. I mean, it's still risky. It's crypto.
You're
but
not wrong though.
This L9 is the safest play.
Yeah.
I said, he goes, well, but they don't make a lot of money right now. But I said, yeah, when the bull run comes though, and those prices appreciate because they have in the past, it's tried and true. It's been around. He goes, what about Bitcoin mining? I said, Bitcoin mining could, if you buy at the wrong time, like I did. I told him the story where I bought the 110 for $11,000. I sold it for $1,400. I made that was a loss. I should have went the other way around. I should have bought it for $2,000 and then sold it for $8,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, which you can do in a bull run if you buy the machine at the right time. I told you I had a guy buy, it was 40 S21 200 terahash units, 40 of them. Okay, he bought them dirt cheap when it was like the lowest of the low. I can't remember. It was like 2,000 or 2,200 a unit, something like that. And I said, what are you doing them? You need to host them? He goes, no, brother. They're going in my garage and I'm waiting for 2025.
Oh, I
And he's
remember
going
you
to
saying
sell those
that.
machines
Yeah.
for 4,000 or 5,000 each to little Timmies that want to mine Bitcoin. And he's going to put them up and he's going to make a killing off of
Oh,
those.
for sure, because they're brand new.
That's what I'm talking about. And
Yep.
by the way, the K7 right now is killing it. I don't know if it still is.
So somebody asked
I
in the
saw you
chat,
pull that
why is
up.
the Nervos network or ASIC rather so expensive? And I just pulled up the Nervos network here. And I mean, they had a run up, and that's probably why. But I mean, the prices haven't really fluctuated much, have they?
So if you go to the 1 month. Why is it not changing on the left side of your screen? Where are you in CoinGecko? Get out of CoinGecko, please. Go to CoinMarketCap.
Dude, I'm not a
Please,
fan.
just
All right,
please.
fine.
Please.
Hold
Thank
on,
you.
I gotta
I'm just asking. I said please.
see. If I could type. I don't know if it's .com or what, but right here.
Yeah, it's .com. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, you
God.
can hit dark mode if you want.
Where is
There
it?
is a dark mode. You got to find it. Yep. There you go. There we go. All right. So
All right.
go to
CKB.
TK. Yeah. Yep. You got it. Now go to 1 month. I did this on the stream the other night. There you go.
Oh, it changes
7
this.
day?
So you're talking
I
about?
think the 7 day is up a lot too. 12%. Still a good pop. But yeah, the 1 month it's up 88%. 1
The
year,
500% over the last year.
The K7 was a great investment for people. I mean, that's another machine though that never really lost a lot of profitability. It went down a couple times, had a couple dips. If you look on ASIC miner value, it's actually very accurate. It'll tell you. And but these machines, I mean, Crypto Frank's he's bullish on CKB. He's like, hey man, everybody's sleeping on the Nervos network. They are sleeping on it. And I was like, wow. So
Right.
I don't own any, unfortunately, but then he goes, stop talking about the Nervos. Because they're profitable, man. I really have 2 ASICs running, doing really well. Vosscoin bought a ton of them months ago. Yeah, there might be some really big things coming with Nervos, man. It's another sleeping giant.
What's wrong, Max?
Okay, so weird. So Ashley delivered my food, but I got an email saying from Domino's. I didn't touch the Domino's app. I didn't order a pizza. Ashley delivered my food, and I just got a text saying Ashley's in your neighborhood.
That's so weird.
I'm like, did any of you guys on the stream deliver pizza to me because you had my address?
How dare you accuse us of sending you food?
Well, first of all, I'm not accusing any of you. It could have been somebody in the chat too, for that matter, because some people have my address.
I have to sell this hat in order to pay for stuff.
Yeah, bro, I'm broke as shit. Look,
Yeah,
dude's hands are empty. Got nothing.
I'm gonna
The
laugh.
Casper logo, that's it.
Actually, I'm gonna laugh so hard if there's actually a pizza that shows up at my door.
Me too, actually.
let us know because that would be
Are
pretty
you still
funny.
hungry? That's the question. Would
No,
you eat
I'm
it?
not hungry. I'm full. I had a freaking whole bowl. Of course, I'm not full. I'm not hungry. So.
I think you could polish off a couple slices.
No, I definitely would not. I would save it for tomorrow, though.
Nice, Travis. He
man.
said he mined 80K
so-
CKB and with 2 CK boxes. Nice.
Wow.
Way too fast for you, actually. That's the question. So here's a thought. What would you do? What would you all do next cycle differently than this one? Focus on more GPUs or ASICs, or just buy the coin instead? That's a good question, actually.
I don't know. I think maybe if I wanted to do it all over again, I think I probably would just buy the coin at this point, especially Caspa. Look, you can believe me, not believe me. When people try to buy ASICs and stuff, they always ask me my opinion. Almost 9 times out of 10, unless it's a member of our community who knows a little bit more than I do. And I tell them, and I believe it when Panda said this the other day. It might be cheaper just to buy the coin at this point with Caspa. Just my opinion. Next bull run, I'm not buying. I don't think we should buy anything in the bull run, to be honest with you, because you're not going to get a good deal. Like it's not possible unless you're a multimillionaire. You don't give a shit. I mean, what was the highest price I ever saw on an ASIC that was legit? Was that KDA? What was it? The KA3 was 60 grand or something, or not the K? No, it was
the KA3 was like, I think like 9 grand or something.
No, it wasn't the KA3.
Maybe
It was one before that. Anyway, it was like $60,000. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I had a guy buy an AL box for $32,350. The AL1. It was making $200 a day
How
at one
much?
point. And I told him when he bought it, I said,
30 grand?
Huh?
For 30 grand?
Yeah. I told him when he bought it, I said, hey, those rewards in a month are probably going to go down.
Yeah, they're not
just
going to last.
FYI, they're probably going to go down. He goes, do you think it's a good investment? He goes, hey man, like, would I buy one right now? I can't afford to. If I had the money to spend, would I take a shot? I'm a gambling man. I don't know. I'd have to do more research. I don't know how to answer this question, because if I say yes, I'm influencing. If I say no, then I'm influencing. So how do you answer this? I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to this question. You're betting, just like everybody who owns a Caspa ASIC, okay, or buys a new one. You're betting, the only thing you're betting on are 2 things. Caspa gets adoption and price discovery, and those have to both come into play. Even with all this minting and stuff, the profitability is moved slightly on the Caspa ASICs, but not enough to where it's driving the price of the ASICs or the price of the coin up. It's great, and there's activity on the chain finally, other than transactions, but the fees are really cheap. I mean, go look at what the fees are, though, for minting a coin. It's like 0.0000 something, 1, 2, 3. It's not a lot. So you have to have a significant amount of minting going on. So
I think it's arrived. I was gonna text them.
I
Enjoy
think
your pizza.
Travels, I think it was the KD Max, Crypto More. I think it was the KD Max. I think it was going for like 60 grand or something. It was wild.
That's funny.
Tell them to buy a single GPU, start from there.
This
Dude,
lady,
I saw
if it's the same-
3070s.
Hold on, if it's
I'm
the
sorry,
same
what?
lady delivering the food again, they're gonna be like, "This guy's a fat ass."
Yeah.
It's the same Ashley.
Hobbyist, I saw it up to almost 60. I'm telling you. There was somebody
That's
that bought it.
insane.
That's crazy, bro.
I saw a
Isn't that-
3070 today, EVGA for $125. That's
Isn't
how,
that the
that's
one
how low they've come.
Crypto Mining Insider got? And he got it at the top, and it fucking shit the bed like right after that too.
Oh, terrible, man. Like, why would you but why would you buy all of, like, why would you spend, like, I don't know. Maybe it's the hot hand fallacy.
Yeah,
That's what
same-
it's called in
Same
psychology.
thing with right now. I mean, all these stupid expensive ASICs out there right now that people are just buying. That it's the same thing.
I think I'm getting pizza because there's a delivery driver right out front.
That's so
Which
crazy.
one of you guys
What?
ordered
No,
me pizza?
listen, Max, maybe they sent it to
Listen,
the
just
wrong
take
house.
the free pie, bro. Just take
Take it and just
Okay.
eat it. Who
Yeah, maybe
cares?
it's that guy that felt bad about eating your
You did
bowl.
this.
He was like, "I'm gonna send this
I
dude a
didn't send
pizza.
you a
This thing
thing.
was
I
Like,
so
I'm
was
gonna
good."
give
It
him
wasn't
pizza.
me.
That's what it is.
You know, it's karma.
Wasn't
The
me.
guy probably got pulled over. He's like,
It
"I'm just
wasn't
gonna
me,
buy a
and
pizza."
it was nobody in this panel. I can guarantee you that.
Well, technically, I bought it.
Yeah.
I just didn't order it.
You got a
Oh,
flat
that's funny.
tire. Quiet.
That's so funny, dude. Ashley's gonna be like, "You again? The fuck?"
He goes, "Sir, I understand you were upset about the bowl, but you didn't have to order a pizza in spite."
Yeah.
That's funny as shit. Let's see.
Maybe they
Eat
said
a
that.
frickin' slice of Bitcoin pizza, says Crypto Moro. That was a great name. That's funny. All right, let's see. Technically, Miss Pocket Change, thank you. You're the best. Sure. Let's see. Chipotle.
But anyway,
Probably.
I do
Go ahead.
agree that ASICs though are just they're I don't know. Caspa kind of changed the game though with the ASIC stuff because it got worse. It didn't get better. It got worse. Like Caspa was great. It came and look, I'm the first one to tell you that as far as the growth from Terra when it came to ASIC mining, Caspa was responsible for at least 70% of the new customers that came in, right? At one point. And I'm very grateful for that. I really am. But from the sales side and from the consumer side, it only made buying ASICs and selling ASICs worse than it was prior to Caspa going to ASICs. It turned into a shit show.
And what it showed for these manufacturers is they can pump this shit out and make a bunch of money really quickly because people are gonna buy it.
And you know, and here's the thing, like I understand that as content creators, we have to, you know, everybody wants to get paid for their time, right? And a lot of us can make a lot more money just getting on a video and saying, you guys need to buy this.
Yeah.
Versus just being honest about the reviews. And I think that more of us that take that approach, and hear me out on this, this is my theory. The more content creators that take the approach of, hey, I'm not selling fairy dust, okay? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give an honest review, and if I think it's not worth it, I'm going to tell my viewers. The more of us that take that stance.
Max, what'd you get, dude? Let's see it.
It is I think it's like a supreme
Let's see it.
sausage, onion, green pepper, and pepperoni. Oh, he actually did half and half. He did half pepperoni.
You gotta show it, Max.
And-
You gotta show it. You gotta open the box. Just give it to us. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, look at
that
that.
looks
Look at that. Oh,
so
there you
good.
go. You got
Yeah.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner
That
tomorrow.
So
That's good right there.
That's great. You're welcome.
I seriously, did you send it?
You'll never know.
Max, nobody on this panel sent
No,
anything.
wait a minute. Now I'm like very suspicious of Chump
You'll never know.
because whoever it is
Well,
has my real name.
Wasn't me.
Well, of course they have a real name, Max. You have a real name.
No, I know I have a real name, and it's not that hard to
Wait, your
find.
name's
I
not
get
Max? This whole
No,
fucking
it's not.
time?
Actually, when he told me his real name, I was kind of like, you don't look like a, you know, a guy
You look
like,
more like
that
a
has
Mac.
that name.
Son of a
Anyway,
bitch.
let me finish what I was saying. I think more content creators take the honest approach. I think we can slow down the bullshit with the ASIC companies. That's all I'm saying. I'm serious. I think there's a common denominator amongst the ASIC companies trying to sell fast ASICs and content creators. I think the content creators,
sure.
you know, big time content creators, they really do help bolster the sales. I think if more content creators take the stance and like, hey, this is bullshit. My followers are never going to make their money back. I'm not going to sell this machine. I'll do an honest review for you, no problem. But I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to tell them to buy this machine. I think we can
Right.
slow down the trend.
Right.
Just me personally. But then, you know, if somebody needs money that month, people, it changes, right?
I tell
guess.
every time like Gold Shell or whatever send me a product, I tell them straight up like this, you got a price too high. Like it's what it is. Like I don't care, and I'm not gonna tell people to buy it. I'll review it, yeah, sure, and I appreciate you sending it, but like my honest opinion, if you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like it's too high. It needs to be down here or over here or whatever the case may be, right? And that's like any company. Just I'll review it, but I'm not gonna tell people to go buy things. It's not me. Panda in the chat said, I think we should stop complaining and just think of when the better time comes around. He said it will all be behind us and nobody will complain and then say it was a good idea to buy this or that. Yeah, no, I agree for sure, Panda. Absolutely. I agree. I think he's just sick of people yelling at him for making bad decisions. No, but honestly, yeah. Yeah.
Minor
That's that, though.
Volcoin says
agree.
that won't work because you may have morals, but someone else can easily be bought. And I understand that people can be bought. Everyone's got a price. I mean, they really do. If I was a company and I said, hey, Geek, I'm going to pay you $1 million to push this machine for the whole year. Exactly.
I mean,
That's it. The
I'd
pause
have
is
done
just,
it for like 250, but you want to give me $1 million?
I'm saying like, but I'm saying like, at what, as content creators, at what's the line? You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, if someone's going to pay big money, I guess I would do it too. I mean, we want to make money. We're all in this. I mean, most of us are in this to make money, but I don't know. How do you walk that line though? Like if it's, you know, like a lot of people jumped on Voscoin's back because, you know, he was, you know, talking about projects and stuff and reviewing projects. I think he does more of a review of the project, but a lot of people took that as, oh, he's being paid to say it. Well, of course he's being paid to review it. You know,
right. And then I think it's how you go about it. Like like all of us, we've taken equipment in exchange for reviews, you know,
we have,
and if I get paid to do something, or if I take equipment, or if I get something for free, I'm just going to say it up front, like, hey, this was sent to me for free. You know, part of the agreement is I'm going to talk about it the way I want to talk about it. If it's a piece of shit, I'm going to tell you it's a piece of shit. You know, if this thing is awesome, then great. And I'll give you my opinion or my advice on it, but those are my own thoughts, and you take it as you will. You know what I mean?
the majority of us do that, and I know,
right,
like,
and that's just
Panda
it.
does
And
that.
I don't know if Vosk did that, or the way he came across on some of his videos for a short time there is what got me unsubscribed from him. Like it just rubbed me the wrong way, the way that he like presented himself, and I don't know. It wasn't the old Vosk. And I think that maybe rubbed me the wrong way. It was very shilly, opposed to very review-like and being transparent like that. He's gotten a lot better about it, I think. Some of the videos I've seen recently, like within the last couple of months or longer. But for a while there, he was just, it was bad.
Yeah, I mean, again, you know, it comes down to everyone's got to make money. Everyone's got bills. Everyone, you know, especially if you're doing a content creation full time, you know, you got to keep it going. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't
Max, you son of a bitch.
I don't
He
hate
ratted
somebody.
himself out.
Listen, I didn't think you had the chat open, to be clear, to be honest. And then I saw you looking real hard, and I was like, "Fuck, he's definitely reading it."
Thank you.
I don't.
I was gonna text you and be like, enjoy your pizza or just something creepy, but I didn't want you to be like, this random number just texted me and fucking doxed my number.
How is that any different than some random dude sending me a pizza?
I know. Hey, well, listen. I didn't know what you would have liked. We were gonna put pepperonis in the shape of a heart on the pizza, and I was like, nah, give him a half and half. I don't know. I'm like, just get him something. This dude's hungry. And then the thing shows up 20 minutes late.
Well, Giordano's is going to take like an hour to get there, so
we had to figure out. I had to get your phone number. I had to get your address. I had to get all the stuff, and then give it to my wife so she could order it.
I don't pocket.
Real quick.
Yes, thank you.
I don't blame somebody for just trying to make money. You know what I mean? Like, as long as hold on, within reason. Like, I don't blame him for, you know, pivoting on a few videos and doing things, because honestly, like, that's the name of the game. Most content creators, I mean, we do this because we enjoy it, but I mean, that $400 or $500 a month I make off YouTube really helps me out. And the more videos I do, the more live streams I do, the higher that number goes. It really does help us out. Like, it takes a lot of time to do this.
Wait, you guys getting paid?
Yeah, I get paid.
I
Here,
mean,
look, I'll show you. I don't care.
This poll does a lot more than just give off light for me. Okay. I mean, you got to get paid one way or another. And that's my other channel is, yeah, but either way.
Like, this is what I'm getting this month.
Yeah, no, I'm nowhere near that. Good for you.
Neither am I. Good for you.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
but you know, and
That's awesome.
I appreciate it. Thank you. But like, and I'm not afraid to show everybody that because I don't care. It's just like, I rely on that. You know what I mean? So when I don't get mad when, you know, content creators do some stuff for money, like hey, Flux hit me up recently and said, hey, can you do 2 setup videos for us? And they I'm not going to post them on my channel. They're for
Jeff?
them.
I thought we were friends. Son of a
You've gotten more. You've gotten them too. Shut up. Don't hate.
They didn't pay me.
The only thing
I don't get mad at anybody trying to make some money off some of their
No,
talents and what they do.
yeah.
I don't get mad on that.
No,
I don't
not
hate
at all,
on that.
man.
It's a grind.
yeah, it's I mean,
It is. It's a business. I mean,
you do what you want to do, and I mean, whatever.
That's
All
right,
the power
Mr.
to you.
Pringle.
But can we
$20
please
is
stop
$20.
those fucking thumbnails that are like the whole time,
Somebody
please?
screenshot that, please.
No,
Only
no,
a
you
few
can't.
people
God,
in the
somebody
chat.
screenshot
Only
that
a few
and send it
people
to
in
me,
the
please.
chat know what I'm talking about. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Everybody here knows what I'm talking about. Please fucking stop it because it's ridiculous.
But you know
No one
what?
likes it.
Then
Why would
stop
you
clicking.
I can't
People
even.
need to stop
Mine's not
You
even
gotta,
that
you gotta,
big
you
enough
gotta,
to
you
do
gotta
that.
double grip it.
Yeah, man, that was all right. I got it. I'll be right
People,
back.
hang on. People
can't get
need
my
to stop
rigatoni. I might-
clicking.
I can't see
Stop
shit like that
clicking
on an empty
those
stomach.
videos.
I can't. I'll be right back. Give me a fucking.
Just
it's-
stop clicking on those videos.
It
Everybody
clogs
needs
up
to
my
stop
news
clicking on
feed.
those
I just
videos.
have to hide it, and then it's bad for the algo. And I feel bad doing it, but I don't want to look at the mouth open thing. It's just I can't. No,
hey, it gets views, right?
Hey, whatever gets views, I guess. But fuck,
That's where the
please
poll
stop.
comes at.
Please stop. Anyways,
No,
wait, now you got food? Who the fuck? No one sent me food.
I can't do it. I can't see shit like that on an empty stomach, man. I got sick from it. I gotta eat
Obvious.
something.
Sex sells for women. You're an out of shape man. Knock this off, okay? We sit in our basement all day. No one wants to see that.
Oh my god.
Somebody pays for it.
What's happening?
Stop
Somebody
it.
pays for it.
Hey,
Hey,
listen,
hang on a
I am
second,
just
hang on a
being
somebody
real.
out there.
I'm being
In
honest because
hobbyists-
we're friends, okay? We're all friends. That's
In
the truth.
hobbyist defense, he's not the worst offender.
Oh no, definitely not. 100% not. But I'm just saying, he's there. He's on that side of the aisle.
Although the open mouth thumbnails do get more attention statistically.
No,
They do. They do.
Bro.
They do. That's
I guess
why
that- I
that's
don't know.
why guys.
That's why majority of content creators, even Mr. Beast,
hold
has his
on.
thumbnails going. Like,
Yeah.
they all
Yeah.
they all have them.
Well,
Yep.
so now YouTube has that. I don't know if it's out for everybody, but I have it on mine where you can put 3 thumbnails together,
Yeah,
and it'll feed them to different audiences, and
Mhm.
whatever gets the best views. And it not only looks at click rate, but it looks at how long they stay on the video and watch the video. So hey, we can always do a test and see what gets the best.
Sign up
the best
for it.
views.
Yeah, you do it and let me know how it goes.
No, all of us. We all make videos. Well, 3 of us make videos on this channel.
Listen to me. 2 things I will never do on my YouTube channel. 1, do an open mouth thumbnail because I just don't like them. 2, wear the damn outfit that Tyson sent me. That's it. I'm
That
never gonna
outfit,
do those
hey,
2 things.
listen, in his defense, that's comfy as
It was comfy.
right? It is comfy as
Kristen
hell.
wears it. She loves it. She wears it and she watches Love Island. That's
No,
great.
she
She has her
doesn't.
coffee
Does
and
she
she
really?
loves it.
She
She's having
really
a ball
wears
with
it?
I'm not wearing it.
She wears it for real?
Yeah. She thinks it's hysterical. I came
That's
home
so
one day.
great.
She's in this outfit and she's watching a TV show and the baby's
Like
running around.
mine's
I'm
in
like,
the
what are
corner
you
over there.
doing?
That's a riot. Hell yeah. That's great.
That's fantastic.
It was great. My
Nope.
wife's making fun of you.
Nope. I don't care. I'll be a bald one. I don't care.
All right. Listen, Max got his pizza. Hawk's trying to enjoy his dinner.
No, this is great.
Oh,
I had to get
outta
no.
here.
I was getting nauseous
is-
for a second with the two-handed grip. I had to get up and get something to do. It was too much for
He's
me.
done that a time or 2.
Hey, it was
Too
just
much.
whatever. It is what it is. That's,
I was like,
that's
Jesus,
my
it's
next
getting real
thumbnail,
here.
though. Screenshot it, send it to me. All right. Anyways, King, I don't know what happened to King. Does anybody know? Was he in Discord playing games?
He ran off.
Oh, she brought me pizza.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck?
Where's
I'm like, you half dressed. Are you coming on camera? And she hands me a slice of pizza.
So did your
Thank you.
significant other do that to you too? Kristen will walk in. I'm like, yo,
Yeah. I'm like,
what are you doing? She's like, what? Are you recording? I'm like,
I straight
no,
up
I'm not
said a
recording. I'm
stiff arm. I
live.
was like,
Like, can you stop?
Like,
Like,
this is
she
the
goes, "Oh,
lines right
sorry."
here. The
And
line
then she'll
is
move
right
me
here.
as she leaves the office.
As a 56-year-old male, I never complain about that.
No, I don't complain
Yeah.
about it. I don't want her to get
Well, all
on
right.
camera.
For the record, she does have clothes on, but they're beige and they look like her skin. So I thought she had no fucking pants on when she just walked down here. I was like, whoa! It took me a minute, and I realized she
I
was.
get
clothed.
nervous because one time she got close. One time she got a little too close, and I had to I had to shove her. I'm like, stop! And walking around the
Oh
house.
my
Put some
God.
clothes on, lady.
All right. Anyways.
What was that?
What?
Is that her
No,
with the
stay
shot?
there. Stay over there. Just like now I feel like an idiot. Like, no, you're not coming on camera. Go over there. Go away. Anyways.
Oh my God.
All right. Listen, stream's getting out of hand. Again, if anybody's just joining, please go find me up there. Don't donate here. What?
Walk.
You what?
All right, go ahead. Never mind.
We're gonna get out of here anyways. Everybody's having this stream's going to shit. All right. Anyways, Max, enjoy your pizza. Hopefully you like it for breakfast,
it's
lunch,
good.
and dinner tomorrow.
I know exactly. You got the hand toss. That's always if I get pizza from Domino's, that's always the style of crust I get. So I was like,
All right.
got that right.
All
And yeah, as long as you don't put some pineapple or shit on the pizza.
Thank
I'm
God.
good with it.
I knew you weren't one of them. Oh, you know what? That would have been a funny ass troll though. Can you
It
just put
would've been.
pineapple on like 2 slices?
yeah.
Oh, it would be funny as shit. Anyways, guys, listen. Thank you for joining Mr. Mining Saturday Night Live. We've been having a lot of people the whole time. Actually, you guys have been sticking around the whole time, and I appreciate it. Mr. Geek of All Trades, Hawk Crypto, Max Voltage, you're awesome. You guys have a great night. We'll catch you guys next Saturday night, and I'll see you guys Monday morning. Might be a little iffy. Nah, this week actually, because I gotta obviously attend these services, so I don't know when that's gonna be, but I'll let you guys know on Monday. Either way, have a good night. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out and have a good night.
Bye.